Oh no, 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 no. No. My phone, my phone's all the way over there. Okay, and now I am going to formally announce that I'm live in the quickest way possible. Oh, right, have the mic like that. To the story. Wow, that is a bit of a color that they used for that. Okay. Get nice and large. All done. Okay. I think I can probably announce the rest everywhere else on my desktop. Okay, and now mute. There we go. Okay. And I'm not streaming Risk of Rain. Okay, so that's changed, and now we just need to let everyone else know that I'm live. Oops. Under repost. There we go. Where am I? Oh, okay. Wait. Wrong website. Wrong website. Also, probably would want to make sure. Okay. And I still haven't quite figured out like what music I wanted to play as well. Oops. There we go. And then finally, if I go into my dashboard here, okay, there we go. All right, and so now what was it? Oh, hi, Madbox. I wasn't really quite sure. Oh. You probably heard that. Yeah, okay, man, because I wasn't able to hear that from my end, but there was audio for that, wasn't there? Yeah, that was going off over and over. Yeah, so that's gonna get explained in a sec. I'm probably going to need to bring that down a little bit. Uh, properties. Where's the volume? Wait, where is the volume for that? How come I can't hear it though? Like, where is that? Oh, yeah. Sorry about this. It's gonna get real loud, but there we go. For some reason, I cannot hear it myself. Can I change that? But that's okay. That's okay. And now I just need to figure out what music I want to play. For something like this, what would I... Yeah, you know what? I think it's been a little while since I've listened to this soundtrack. We can probably play this one. Oh, and before I forget, pop out chat. Okay, this is probably gonna get... It's a little loud on my end, but oh god. All right. There we go. A little bit of Spark the Electric Jester soundtrack happening here. Oh, Space Outlaw Sticks. Oh, thank you so much for following. Yeah, I just saw the follower notification. I'm still kind of setting things up here at the moment. I think everything looks good. Is everything okay? I'm gonna be here supporting from shadows. Heat's really hitting me hard on spoon consumption. Oh god. I'm really sorry to hear about that. Is it like a fever sort of thing? Oh, welcome in, Mana. Okay. Oh, you see a little bit of my dashboard. There we go. Alright, and so now... how am I gonna do this? I guess if I just have it off on the side right here, and then... No! Oh, what'd I do? I can't... Oh god, oh no. What did I do? Oh, well, I got rid of that now too. Oh god, I don't know how the Twitch... Oh god. I don't know how this works. This Twitch dashboard thing. Did the chat just disappear? No, the chat's still there, Okay, and so now... okay. I think that's good. Can I move? Okay, you're gonna move right over there, and then... So, oh, sorry, I'm using the, stream manager on, I'm using the stream manager on, Twitch, and I'm trying to arrange stuff, and I accidentally got rid of a, window in the process, and I have no idea how to get it back. I'm gonna get started right away, though. I'm just trying to kind of have everything in one place, just so it's easy to keep track. I also have a tendency to have, my chat minimized, and so the chat doesn't, update accordingly on stream sometimes, because sometimes I have to open it. Yeah, so this is technically an art stream, but you're probably wondering as to why I'm using the game setup here for tonight, and it's because I do have some new expressions. I was like working on a whole bunch of different expressions for NTN, and so now this is basically the result. I think I still need to kind of adjust and change a few things here and there, but... yeah, okay, so... be in this voice chat, and then... share my screen... I don't know. Oh, yeah, it's probably picking that siren up. You probably can hear that. Go live. There we go.
Oh, well, look who it is.
Yeah, look who it is here.
If it isn't Mr. I'm so talented and such an amazing artist and everybody should follow me, McGee. Look at you. I'm kidding.
Alright, so now it seems like everything seems to be pretty well balanced here. So if Turtle's way too loud, chat, please let me know.
Turtle jump scare indeed. Hell yeah. You gotta have a turtle jump scare in an NTN stream.
A little bit of that, yeah.
Turtle is a tad loud. Ah, yes, turn me down then. Silence
Tad
me.
loud, a little bit loud. Okay, understood. Just like that. Okay, let me know how that is. I'm gonna need to bring the music up a little bit as a result, though.
Silence me, if you dare.
Okay, there we go.
If you got the guts for it, you can try silencing me. But be ready, I bite. I don't know. But hey, look at that handsome devil in the left side corner right there. Look who it is.
Yeah, so, whenever people do join the co-host, there's gonna be a little avatar for them. It'll show, you can see it on your screen. And...
Sounds good, man, that's what she says.
Ah, good. Thank you, Mana. And yeah, so I'm working on reactives for basically anyone that would like to join the, the voice chat. I'm gonna need to kind of update it in real time, basically, but... Oh, oops. God, yeah, I hate when that happens, but... Not the reactives thing, but like when I hover over my browser, the chat... Because I have a pop-out chat just so I can have it on my OBS, and it just disappears.
Hell yeah. Yeah, ain't that impressive, chat? Ain't that just so cool looking?
There we go. Okay. So yeah, I'm practicing with the different expressions here real quick, just to kind of remember where all the buttons are and such. So sad expression, happy expression, like shocked expression, like if I see something that's like really weird or gross or something like that. Crying.
Oh, yeah.
Also, like, this is more like emotional, but when the duck comes back, ah!
Oh, wait! No, listen. That duck is never coming back. I cooked it. I cooked it into a nice Peking duck dish. It was delicious. That duck better never come back around.
Oh.
If he does come back around, I'm prepared. I'm fucking prepped for that little bash. I swear to God, I'm gonna raid his little tiny fucking duck neck. I'm ready for him now. I've gone on a training montage.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Against ducks specifically.
Yeah, there's duck trauma.
Oh my God! No, wait, no, oh my God. Hold on, let me do a bad impression real quick. Just like, hey, what's up, guys? It's Critical. Today we're gonna be talking about the huge turtle and duck drama. This situation is crazy. The turtle and duck drama situation is absolutely crazy, guys. This is crazier than when Keanu Reeves fed me from his fucking nipple. This is crazier than when This is crazier than when Silk Song actually got a release date. This is crazier than when I don't know, some bullshit you would say. Also, thank you for reminding me of the like, expression sheet for a new model.
Oh,
hell yeah.
Expression
Yeah, that's
sheet.
what Mana says.
Yeah, that's gonna be really important to have, I think. I think I might need to do a little bit more expression practices with NTN, like I did about a couple months ago, but yeah.
Speaking of expressions, my little fellow over here, my little turtle man Marcus, as y'all might have come to know him as. Funny thing about him, I almost had a whole array of expressions of him and different gestures for him. Because there was one point I was going to become like a review channel, and I was gonna have him basically talk over the footage or whatever, all that. But then Rant Sodas happened, and all the memes about them came out, and I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm not about to be called cringe today. Because I did indeed have the arms crossed emote for him. I was like, oh, fuck me, I'm never gonna live this down. I can't do this shit, no. It completely destroyed all my hopes and dreams of doing that.
Oh, well... I don't have very much to add to that. Just trying to prepare here. Okay, so what we're going to be doing today, or tonight rather, is we're going to be putting together a little animation for our new friend that I introduced. and this sorry, this new friend, which I'm about to show off in a second, I guess, is going to show up on stream depending on what channel point thing gets redeemed, basically. Which, oh, by the way, I am kind of testing a little bit with Twitch redeems as well as a result of that. And basically, what will end up happening is... Yeah, you can probably see it here. There's a test thing that's available. It might be a little bit expensive for everyone. I don't know how expensive it might be to some of you here, but... Yep, there it is. Ow. 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 Ow! I'm fine, I just got a little bit of a concussion, it's okay. Yeah, so that's just gonna be like the test one for now, and it's good to see that it works. Definitely good to see that it works. Which, by the way, that was a little animation that I made about a few years ago. I just had that lying around, and I thought, why not? I'll just use this as a way to test it. And so the idea here. So this is Matcha. This is our new robot friend.
I see.
And so
I want to try that for myself.
Whenever a redeem is made, Matcha would roll in and then tell me messages based on the redeem, basically, to put it simply.
Ooh.
And so I'm gonna have to animate this, basically. And so that's what the stream is going to be. Is yeah, basically the gist of it. I don't know. So Kuchipachi has been like my comfort character for the past 20 years now, and so I've kind of just drawn him like all the time. Oh.
Everybody's bonking my boy now, damn.
But yeah, I just... it's like, it's gotten so... I've drawn him so much now that I've just like drawn like cursed versions of him like that. It's kind of the same thing with Sonic. Like, I've drawn so many different versions of Sonic because I've drawn him so many times. Oh, here's... Only for testing promises, yeah. That's okay. It's no problem. So, basically I'm gonna be animating Matcha here to basically do the thing, and so I'm gonna be using this as a bit of a frame of reference, and I'm gonna be starting from there. So now that we've finally gotten started on that and I can get things going, I hope everyone's doing well tonight.
Hell yeah.
I'm not exactly sure what recent thing has been going around as of late. I know that there's a Silent Hill trailer that came out recently, and I saw that one. I don't play it. I haven't really played a Silent Hill game, but that does look really, really good.
They're also releasing a remaster of Half-Life 2.
Was that... I think they announced that a little while ago, didn't they? For like the 20th anniversary or something like that?
Well, this one is RTX on. It has like entirely remastered assets and shit.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Like all the models are like redone, like all like the environments are retextured and junk. It looks really like HD. It kind of looks more akin to like Half-Life Alyx now.
Oh, I see.
But it doesn't trade like the original art style for like some new bogus bullshit. It just looks like all the old. It just looks like all the old stuff that's rebooted and updated.
I see.
It's pretty neat looking.
Are they using the newer Source engine for this? I would imagine.
Could be. I don't know.
So me on the other hand, personally, I had a very busy day yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I guess this is kind of relevant, but so I recently opened up a couple new channels on Discord, and people were showing
Uh,
off their little companion friends as well, and
Hell yeah.
oh, and food too, because I actually do enjoy I do enjoy talking about like food, and I enjoy cooking a lot, even though it's been a while since I last cooked anything. But yeah, that's what's been going on. And while that's been going on, I've been I was like just all over the place yesterday. I was in a I wasn't the one that was hospitalized, but I was in a hospital because we were kind of arranging stuff for my little sister. I'm not gonna get too much into that, but let's see what else. Oh, we went to a zoo slash theme park kind of area. Um, I kind of question a little bit about like just like potential like ethical concerns about like zoos, so that's why I haven't really posted a lot of pictures of like animals in zoos and like cages and such on Discord. But I did post a few pictures of the kind of other stuff that I found that I did kind of find interesting. But yeah, that was pretty much it. It was just a really exhausting day yesterday, but you know, regardless, I had fun. Oh, whoops! I was about to put the.
Yeah, zoos are an interesting topic indeed. Because there's absolutely definitely like uses for having zoos. Like, I believe zoos are good and ethical to have as long as they're actually like well maintained and well like taken care of.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, and the zookeepers are like treating them well, and I would imagine, I would have to hope that the zookeepers from the zoo that I visited would be treating all of these animals with the most utmost care. But yeah, I guess it really just comes down to the zoo.
Yeah, it really just comes down to the people running it. Because like zoos themselves, I feel are crucial because it has been proven time and time again there are some species that deadass would just not survive if like humanity did not intervene. Like for example, the most famous one is of course pandas.
Oh
Do
yeah.
y'all know how? Do y'all know how fucking stupid pandas are? Fucking alright, okay. This is not panda slander. This is not a panda slander rant here. I am being so genuine and deadass with y'all right now. Pandas are so fucking dumb, dude. It is insane. They would not live unless humanity intervened. The reason they even like got close to extinction isn't even because of us. They are literally just fucking stupid. Like they are. Well, I know they're technically not actual bears. But like they are like technically still carnivores, but they decide to eat fucking bamboo, and they're not getting the nutrients that they need to like really thrive properly. So that's why they have to like mass produce so much bamboo now to keep these fuckers alive.
Yeah.
Because there's not nearly enough bamboo out in nature to sustain them.
Yeah.
At least not for a long time. And even if a panda has more than one child, that second child is fucking dead. Because that panda will solely focus on only one child at a time. It is so bad. Pandas are so bad. They have like no survival instinct. They have nothing. It is crazy.
Yeah, and when you put it that way, I think zoos can be pretty important to bring awareness to people. And again, there's the obvious like strong educational factor to zoos as well.
Yeah.
You know, when you put it like that, I don't think I have much problems sharing the copious amounts of pictures and videos that I took of all these animals, because again, I'm an artist. I need to take reference pictures of whatever I see.
Oh yeah.
Especially with animals, because I don't draw animals very often. But yeah, would love to show that off after the stream.
At the end of the day, zoos themselves as a concept are ethical. It's when humanity comes into the picture when it becomes unethical, possibly. That's when shit gets crazy. That's where it gets dicey. The zoo itself can be amazing and fantastic, but the humans running it are shit, then it's all downhill from here.
It's a responsibility thing.
Yeah, it's a responsibility.
Now, they're not a zoo, but I love Alvia Sanctuary. They gave a ton of info for conservation and spread awareness so much. Oh, cool. Alvia Sanctuary. That's interesting. Is that, like, located near where you live, Madbox? Oh, they're on Twitch. That's how they're known. Oh, I see, I see.
Excellent. Oh, I've actually been to Texas. That's cool. I went to Texas for PlayCon.
Also, did I show this expression off yet? Yeah, oh, okay, there's that expression too. I guess I think I forgot to show that one off.
I think you showed that one, yeah.
At this point, it's like I've made so many different, like, brows and eyes and mouths separately that I can just kind of, like, mix and match expressions and get different ones. I thought I was just gonna have to draw so many different expressions that yeah, it turns out I didn't really need to do that.
Oh, yeah. I've of course been to zoos as well. I've been to, like, some local ones around here that are decent. The most fascinating zoo I've ever been to, and I use the word zoo loosely when I express this. The most interesting, fascinating zoo I've ever been to, of course, was in good old Florida. And good old Gatorland.
Oh yeah, I should know. I've been there for way too long in my life.
Gatorland is what happens if you make Jurassic Park an actual fucking place.
Yeah, there was a place that I used to. There was a place I used to visit called Alligator Farm, I think.
Hmm.
It was in St. Augustine.
I see. Yeah, Gatorland is like you literally are in Jurassic Park, and you better hope to God nothing bad happens, because like constantly while I was there, I was a youngin, and like my family was like, they made sure our asses, unlike us kids when we went there, they made sure our asses stayed far away from the cages. We stayed far away from the crocodiles, way behind like the enclosures. Like, they made sure we kept our distance because they knew like anything could go wrong. Like when you go to Gatorland, you not only need to like rely on like the what's the word I'm looking for? The facility itself to like be up to standards, but you better make damn sure you're up to standards too, because human error, like anything like manufacturer error, it's all possible. It's all free game. Anything can happen.
So wait, is this oh boy, my throat. Is this some kind of like petting zoo for gators or something like that? Like, this sounds.
Oh no! Oh god, no! Oh god!
I would have figured that it wouldn't be.
Like, literally, like, you can get so close to the gators. Like, it's like I was on one side. I was like on one side of like a chain link fence, and there was a gator just looking around me like, "Hello, go ahead, stick your hand through one of the fence holes. I won't bite you, totally not."
Oh my god.
Like, yeah, like, if you're a child, you can fit your small child hand through one of those gate little holes. I don't recommend it because that's a fucking gator on the other side. And of course, there is like the infamous like a fan boat ride, where you will be taken on a ride through like basically swampland, like a little area of swampiness that they like basically carved out for the gators. And like that, you'd see them everywhere. They're everywhere in this fucking lake, or whatever you want to call it. They're everywhere, and you basically get on a boat. It's like one of those like fan boats that are like propelled by a fan on the back of it.
Mm-hmm.
And when I sat on this thing, they were like, put in these earplugs, because this fan will like bust your eardrums. So that we had to wear earplugs to ride this boat. And this boat is like, it's a rinky-dink piece of shit. And I'm just sitting there thinking the whole time, if this thing flips over, we're all fucked.
Oh my god.
Like, if that boat flips, if this boat flips, we're all in the water. And the first thing crocodiles do, if they catch your ass in the water, you're dead. Especially when it's swarming with alligators. It is swarming. Like, you think that's a log? No, that's a gator. That's another gator. That's another gator right there. There are all gators in this fucking like lake. And the only reason they use like a fan like propeller on the back of the boat is because like if they use a regular propeller that's under the water, then that could possibly cut the gators, and they don't want that because that's their attraction. So you use like the big ass fan attached to the back of the boat instead. So yeah, this thing is air powered, and because it's air powered like that, it needs to be light and like kind of floppy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just sitting here like this thing could fucking flip and we'd all be dead. Thankfully that didn't happen, but it scares the shit out of me. And of course, though, only in Florida could they concoct something this fucking insane. That's all I gotta say.
And get away with it? Like, how do they not close after all of that? Like, how could they even allow that?
I don't know. I guess there's never been a major incident such as that, though. I guess there's never been an incident where the boat did flip over. I guess they're very careful drivers or something. People love their gators. Hell yeah, they do. I love gators and crocodiles myself. I think they are such fascinating creatures. They scare the fuck out of me, though.
Yeah, so the gator-related zoo that I visited in St. Augustine is nowhere near as bad as that. Yeah. They were behind glass, and we got to see them, like, sometimes. But that's basically about it.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Everything that you were describing was, like, absolutely, absolutely insane. I'm not surprised in the slightest, because it's Florida, but, yeah.
Yeah, well, we see able to find some stuff about it. Gatorland. Oh, yeah, I think it was in Orlando, too. Hold on. Gatorland, Orlando.
It was Orlando. Oh, I see.
Yeah, of course. Of course it's in Orlando.
So right now, I'm trying to figure out, basically just figure out where to start, but I guess I'm keyframing, just how exactly this is going to end up looking.
Oh my god. Oh my god, okay, I'm looking them up right now. Literally one of their fucking taglines is trespassers will be eaten. Ain't no fucking way.
They are not messing around.
Holy shit. Yeah, no, I'm finding some crazy shit right now. Hold on. The Screaming Gators. They built a fucking zip line that goes right above a gator enclosure. You go right through it. Like, you go right through a fucking... You gotta be shitting me. Ain't no fucking way.
What? Wait. Is it, like, low enough to... It's not low enough to where the gators can just, like, pop up and eat them, right?
No. It is nowhere near low enough. No. It's way up in the air, but you still go above, like, a gator enclosure.
Huh. Jesus, that's... I mean, I guess there's the thrill. There's that. Any reason as to why people... What? What did you find?
Hold on! I'm sorry, is this something new that they added? Hey, do you want to let your child wrangle a gator? You can do that now at Gatorland Orlando. Check this shit out. I'm gonna put in the Discord chat and share your discoveries.
Oh boy.
This is a fucking image they took at Gatorland of a fucking child wrangling a gator. Sweet mother of God. Oh my God.
What?
Oh. Just come on over to Gatorland. We'll let you wrangle a fucking gator, risk losing your life.
Is this child still with us after this photo taken?
Bro, ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way, bro.
What? Oh, God.
We went to a feeding show, too. We got to see these fuckers get fed. It is. Let me tell you. It is an incredibly humbling experience. It is a humbling experience to see something literally straight from the Cretaceous period, like literally a living dinosaur to this day.
Right.
Like birds, turtles, and gators. Those are like the 3 living dinosaurs of today. To this very day, we have dinosaurs, and those are like the last of them. Those are the last of them we got right now.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, it is humbling to think to yourself, like 66 million years ago, that thing was triple its size and it could run at you. Gators are still fast. Don't get me wrong. But if you think you know fear, look up the Caprosuchus. It is a fucking cheetah gator. It is a cheetah gator.
A cheetah gator?
It is a gator that moves as fast as a fucking cheetah.
What? Oh my god.
And it will get you. The Caprosuchus.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to check that out because I'm kind of curious about that now too. Also, I don't usually animate mechs all that much, so this is gonna be a bit of an interesting experience for me. Doing this on stream is probably a little bit daunting because this is not something I usually do, but I'll take the challenge if I... Yeah, you know what? No, I'm taking this challenge. All of you here get to see me embarrass myself. But that is kind of the characteristic of a streamer, is to embarrass themselves. I've definitely talked about this earlier.
Yeah, I just posted an artistic depiction of a Caprosuchus, but yeah, basically, this thing was like, it galloped at you. It was like a dog. It was like a cheetah, like a big cat running at you, basically. That's what scientists believe, because they have very elongated legs meant for running.
I think I'm probably gonna want Matcha to face a little bit more towards the camera, just so it doesn't seem too... Because I don't want it to be too large and take up so much of the screen. In fact, now that I think about it, maybe I should probably bring... No. Maybe just start having the window up here, like just all the way up towards to there. Probably up to there, and then... I'd hate to do this, but I'm gonna need to bring our co-host down here just so they don't blend in with the background too much. Of course, I could just give them like outlines too, but I don't know how well that's gonna end up looking. And then we have... yeah, I think that'll probably be good. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna have to screen cap this again, and then now that we've kind of updated how everything looks. Oh, I like this track. So I feel like NTN's like smiling expression with his mouth is open. His mouth may be a little too low. I might have to fix that after. Okay, there we go. Of course, I could probably just, go. I should probably, I could probably have the video itself, like, kind of, like, pretty wide, just so I can scale Matcha around if I needed to. this will be down here like that. We're kind of onion skinning this too. Is that the right term to use? I don't know. Okay. What you feasting on, Turtle?
Oh, whoops. Yeah, I was just finishing up my cereal.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I was eating some corn pops. I gotta have my pops. You know, I wonder what happened to those commercials. I don't see corn pops commercials anymore.
A Pops is still a thing, right?
Yeah, it is. I just ate it.
Oh. Oh. Whoops. There's my attention span.
Fool you are. Silly man. I'm kidding.
Trying to figure out the body language for Matcha here. Yeah, what did happen to those Pops commercials? I mean, did maybe if we like tried to like look up to see if any of them exist? Because I haven't really seen any like new commercials in a while.
Yeah, no, like I still see plenty of commercials. I still see plenty for like Fruit Loops, for like fucking Lucky Charms and shit. I still see plenty. Commercials for a lot of these just sort of disappeared. Oh shit, for real? That's disappointing. Yeah, like fucking Fruit by the Foot. You remember when Fruit by the Foot used to have like crazy ass commercials back in the day, back in like the 2000s and shit?
And isn't that the ones that like that had their like heads turned into fruits and such, and it was really weird and uncanny and like.
And they also had like weird long tongues that turned to Fruit by the Foot roll-ups and shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, the Capri Sun commercial where everybody just fucking exploded and died. That shit was crazy. Okay, hold on. No, now listen here. Nothing will ever beat. There was still like the greatest commercials of all time. Anything that had Macho Man Randy fucking Savage in them was a goddamn like treat. I tell you that right now. Whether it was Slim Jims or anything else, it was amazing. Cause dude, like this motherfucker would just come out. He would come out of nowhere. Just like, one little segment, Slim Jim. Yeah. It didn't matter what the hell he was advertising. I was all for it.
Someone just used the test on me. I wasn't even paying attention.
He sure did. It was Mad Box. I saw him. I saw him do it.
I was wondering why my head started to hurt all of a sudden.
Get that motherfucker. I'm kidding.
Got bonked.
Oh, Mad Box, you don't know what's coming for you, man. The Macho Man is coming to get you. The Macho TN Randy Savage is here.
the Macho TN, what?
Yeah, it's NTM, but he's just fucking ripped like Macho Man.
Oh my god.
Wait, no, hold on. You know that cursed image? You know that cursed... okay, this is gonna be a little bit of a weird fucking like tangent. Junkie Ducky Literature Club. I don't know how many of y'all are familiar with that game, but exactly. There's this really funny meme of like one of the characters from that game, Natsuki, that they just made her really fucking buff, but she still has like a little chibi face.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah, just be that, but for TN.
Oh no.
This really fucking massive hulking body with this hello little face.
Oh, by the way, this character's name is Entian. It's my name, but it's spelled funny, basically. It's not just Tien.
Yeah.
It's not the DBZ character, or I guess Dragon Ball
Oh,
character.
and I know it's not Tenshin Han. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I just remember I was just saying Tien because I was like. It's funny to like put little descriptive features before saying the end of it. Like I did a small T on that one stream.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. That.
Yeah. See, it's just like it's like when somebody made like a chibi Mulgrim for me. I called him Smolgrim.
Oh, Smolgrim is great. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Smolgrim.
Oh, I guess kind of like a nickname then, huh?
Yeah. So yeah, well also wait, hold on. If anybody made a chibi Marcus, Mini Marcus would be good, but I'm trying to think. Mini Marcus Minarchus. What would be a fun nickname for a Mini Marcus? Mini Marcus already kind of rolls off the tongue really well, but I don't know. I think I want to figure out something clever. But I'll figure it out later. But yeah. Anyways, chat. Let's do some yapping together. Let's yap for a while. Let's find something fun to talk about. We were talking about those old commercials. Fun fact: me and our wonderful host here, NTN here, we were watching a big compilation of like old game commercials, like a bunch of 2000s, like 2000. I think it was like 1995 to 2010, maybe.
Somewhere around that, yeah.
Yeah, it was something around that. And let me tell you, there are some commercials that genuinely I just don't fucking get. Like some commercials cooked and actually made absolute sense. And then you had some where it's like, what the fuck were they thinking with this? Like I know everybody wants to talk about the PlayStation baby, the PlayStation 3 baby commercial. That's like one of the most infamous ones. I know that one. But can we talk about what the fuck Nintendo was smoking with the GameCube commercials? Cause what the fuck you mean? What the fuck you mean you're gonna advertise Luigi's Mansion?
Or those DS commercials.
Yeah, like there's just a dude. She got a catch of a goth baddie, and like she just keeps getting further and further away from him to where he reaches towards her, and it just starts advertising Luigi's Mansion. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? Nintendo, how is this supposed to get me hyped for Luigi's Mansion? This just reminds me how much I like goth women, but it doesn't make me want to play Luigi's Mansion. What the fuck? What's wrong with you?
Reggie Fils-Aimé, what's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? Goth women mentioned, absolutely. We're based here.
This kind of makes me wonder, because I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do for tomorrow's stream. I'm probably going to be doing some work peppered in here and there, but I kind of just also want it to be like a general hangout sort of stream as well. Like I can, I'll probably play some games, maybe look at stuff. Looking at commercials could be a potentially good one. The problem with that, though, is that you're probably not going to get a lot of good, like, genuine reactions out of me, because I watch Vinesauce, and Vinny has watched, like, thousands and thousands of commercials on stream, most of which I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would probably be talking about them, but I wouldn't have any sort of, like, raw reaction or anything like that.
So much like Vinny, you must be very acutely aware for anything copyrighted, because a lot of commercials do use copyrighted music sometimes.
Right, yeah, that too. There's also just some that just did not age very well in the slightest.
Yeah. It could still be a lot of fun. I listen. As much as I know Ninja Turtles and stuff, and I know like a lot of commercials, watching those old commercials is still incredibly entertaining. And like, if you did like a Transformers one where you just watched a bunch of like different toy commercials for all the Transformers figures throughout the years,
Yeah,
just give you a reaction to that. That'd be cool. That could be a fun time.
yeah, because I don't think I actually have seen all the commercials yet, and yeah, that could be a good one. That could be a good one for sure.
Also, never forget when they were doing like the first original Transformers movie. There was not an actual commercial for it. There was like no fucking trailer. Like they're literally just playing like a standard toy commercial, and at the very ass end of it, be like, make sure to go watch a Transformers movie in theaters now.
Yeah,
And
Prime
like,
might die.
Yeah, yeah, that's the part they failed to mention. That's the part they failed to mention for you.
No, I'm actually pretty sure that they did kind of like say like, "Will Prime die?" or something like that.
Oh, did they? Oh
Yeah,
shit! Hold on.
they kind of like teased it basically, and
Uh-oh.
anything to bring people into theaters. Like, what happens to Prime?
Oh no. And yeah, never forget that shit was so bad. It caused so many issues for Hasbro. They did not make the same mistake with the G.I. Joe movie because they were gonna do the same thing with G.I. Joe. Like they were gonna do like a complete like new clean slate, clean slate, if you will.
Yeah.
Like they were gonna start like an entirely new toy line. They were just gonna get rid of like all the old ones and like move on to something new. So they were gonna kill off like all the original characters in that, and they made sure at the end of the movie though to like show off like, hey, actually no, he's fine, he's back, guys, it's okay, we didn't kill him, we didn't kill him. And like they literally did that because of how bad the response was to the first Transformers film.
Right.
It's kind of ridiculous. And listen. I know this is gonna sound like blasphemy, but the first Transformers film, it ain't all of that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It ain't all that.
Oh, you didn't like it that much?
The first 30 minutes is fucking peak. Everything that comes after is dog shit.
Oh, really?
Also,
Lord Cryptid, thank you so much for joining.
Oh my god, the Fresno Nightcrawlers are here, guys.
The Daily Crawlers.
Yeah, those are Fresno Nightcrawlers. I love those guys. They're the walking pants. Everybody gazed until the walking pants walks in.
I've definitely seen that emote before. But yeah, thank you for joining in. I'm currently working on an animation for my Twitch stream redeems, because I finally figured out how to get that to work. Ah, my ad is about to start. Thank you so much, Twitch, for letting me know about that. So yeah, there's going to be an ad that is about to start pretty soon.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're everywhere.
I am everywhere
Yeah,
but nowhere.
you would
at the
have to
same
be, because
time.
I've definitely seen you around on other streamers before.
Yeah, like listen though. Like, hear me out. I like the first Transformers film. I like the original animated film, but I'm not gonna lie. Like many children and like many people of that era, I'm not feeling it for Rodimus. I'm not feeling it for him. Bro is not my boy. That's not my prime.
He didn't really give the best first impression, right?
You're in Sony furry VTubers communities? Well, consider. Damn. Fair enough. I mean, I'm the scaly here, but feel free to join out my amazing friend here who draws mechs. This is his stream. Hi.
Ironically, I actually don't draw animals very often, but I do. It doesn't really matter because I do welcome anyone and everyone.
Hell yeah.
So.
My best mate NTN here is an absolute Chad. Mechs are based? Hell yeah, they are.
Cryptid, by chance, did I see you from, Spirit's stream? Spirited Spider? I think that's like where I'm remembering you from.
Let's go.
Alright, so now that I got the animation...
Oh yeah, ad time coming up.
Yep, ads are coming up? Okay, good. Well, I mean, well, I say good, but like just good because you let me know.
Yeah, time for
Been in there a couple
snackies.
times. I see.
Get y'all snacks, boys and girls, and non-binary schmoes.
Oh, that is an auto mod. Do I know Gigi Mars or Crystal Cheesecake? I know Crystal. I've known him for a little while now.
Oh yeah, chat. By the way, if I'm sniffling and kind of coffee, I apologize. I got allergies.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Tis the time of spring, and like whenever everything like is transitioning into spring, seasonal allergies kick in, and it's like, ah, shit. Oh, that's where they know you from. Yeah, they do a lot of art shares and cheesecake.
Oh, I see, I see.
Hell yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
Hold on a second here. I'm still trying to organize things.
I too like sharing art. Art is very nice.
Oh, that's right. Cryptid. Yeah, I remember your name now. I wanna see what art you did, because I think you were also on, if I remember correctly. Yes, that's right. These characters. Right, because you were on a Mana server as well. The really realistic stuff. That's right. Yeah. Oh, you do such great stuff.
Let's fucking go.
I'm looking at one of the ones that you did, and I'm really liking the atmosphere for this one. The reddish and bluish lighting and such. I really like how that looks.
Such talent.
Call me Leo.
Such talented people. Well, welcome then, Leo. Oh god.
Rough 1A.
Let go of me, Leo. Oh, so that's your great wisdom. That's the wisdom of a great leader. Just sit on our butts. You know what, Leo? Maybe I'll take my attitude somewhere else. Oh shit! Listen, if you know what movie I'm quoting, good for you. You get a cookie.
I don't know what movie that is.
Then you are denied a cookie.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding. I love you. Have a cookie. Would you like a sugar cookie? Got a BRB to drive home. Have a good one. Oh, okay, Cryptid.
Okay. You have a safe drive.
Yeah, have a safe drive, and hopefully we'll see you when you get back to your place, fam. Do what you gotta do, bestie. Be safe and have a lovely day.
Okay.
I'm just about McFucking had it. I'm gonna scream. I'm kidding.
Oh, what makes you say that?
Nothing. I was just being stupid.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I just say stupid shit.
I do too. Yeah.
I'll literally just be going throughout a normal day, and then suddenly it just like, you know, it's funny. It's funny. Oh, so, we're gonna be getting the first news for Dead by Daylight crossover Five Nights at Freddy's soon.
Oh, cool.
It's gonna be at PAX East on May 9th. We're gonna get our first reveal for it.
Oh,
shit!
All right.
Oh shit! Yeah, that is gonna be huge. Like, Dead by Daylight already has like a really big community. You slap Five Nights at Freddy's in there, y'all. There's gonna be mayhem over here. I love Dead by Daylight. Like, I have an on again, off again relationship with Dead by Daylight, but like, just damn.
Might want
I would like,
this.
I would like to see what they cook. I would like to see what they're cooking. Because usually they do like really massive crossovers. Because like, for example, when they did their crossover with Resident Evil, there was like huge updates. Like there was like huge like stuff going on with there, and like the game was never bigger. Like the game was huge when the Resident Evil crossover happened. Video Horror Society. Oh my god. Okay, yo. Okay. I actually know a lot about that one. I'm trying to remember. There was a. I know. Video Horror. I know. Dead by Daylight kind of just kills all its competition though. Like nobody can really compete with it right now. That's the thing. Like the closest they had was the Friday the 13th game, but of course we know what happened with that one because of a shitty lawsuit. But there's been so many attempts to like try to like compete with Dead by Daylight. And listen. I love competition. Competition sparks creativity and amazing changes in the atmosphere and like the landscape for gaming. And listen to its creative convenience of the whole yeah. You know what's really tragic too? They made this really fun-looking killer class outer space game recently too. That shit's already dead in the water. I know it is. I literally saw the trailer for it, and I've heard nothing else about it ever since. Like it released, and I hear nothing about it. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre game is still getting updates, as far as I know. They made their own Texas Chainsaw game, and they recently did like 2003 Leatherface. They added him into the game. And let me just say, 2003 Leatherface is one of my favorite ones. I know a lot of people always say like remakes are garbage and bullshit, and I say to you, you've never seen John Carpenter's The Thing, and it shows, because John Carpenter's The Thing is a fucking remake of a amazing short story called Who Goes There. And of course there is The Thing from Another World, which inspired the John Carpenter's The Thing, and by all regards John Carpenter's Thing is technically a remake in that regard. And also, speaking of Friday the 13th, I'm glad you bring that up, Madbox. Love it or hate it, here's the cold hard facts. The 2009 remake of Friday the 13th is the best fucking one in the entire franchise, and you're fucking dumb and you're wrong if you disagree with me. I'm kidding. But no, genuinely, it is the best film. It is actually the best Friday film, and I have nothing but proof. Oh my god, I'm sorry. That's it, he's mocking you.
Ow.
Not again.
I was gonna say, is that you telling me to lock in? I gotta lock in. Yeah.
Gotta lock in.
So, I was gonna bring up about Resident Evil and Dead by Daylight, because I recently learned. So Leon Kennedy was one of the characters, right, in that whole thing. Yeah. So I kind of recently learned a little bit about like some voice clips that he had, and it was like weird.
I think I know exactly what you're about to talk about.
It was kind of it was kind of weird.
Yes, it's true. Some of the wounded sound effects sound very
Yeah, like what did the director tell this voice actor for Leon? Like what?
Listen. I can only imagine this voice director knew that a lot of ladies love Dead by Daylight, and they know that they like Leon Kennedy to want to be a. You know, like some people appreciate a man who whimpers, and well, they gave them a man who whimpers, and it was in the form of Leon Kennedy, and who could ask for more? Yeah, no, that is an infamous sound clip from Dead by Daylight. Yeah, like everybody who knows anything about Dead by Daylight knows about that goddamn clip.
It's
It
not
is
even just like
so.
one clip. Well, okay, it's a clip
Oh
of like
yeah.
many clips because wasn't it like a whole hour of just all those noises?
Well, no, it's not like a whole hour. It's all like looped and stuff. Like it's basically like it's like a whole take.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
a whole
whole
take.
take basically. Yeah, it's a take. It's a take. So yeah, they were just in the recording booth, and I don't know how long they recorded it, but you know, somebody was having a good day with that. Somebody had a good day.
Okay, so now I'm gonna need to put together an in-between for these two frames here.
Yeah, what was I talking about before that? Oh yeah, Friday the 13th. Okay, so yeah, let me say this. People will pan Friday the 13th 2009 as just like another shitty remake. I genuinely ask you, what the fuck does Friday the 13th have in it? I really want you to look deep inside your soul and ask yourself, what does Friday the 13th actually have besides really cool looking kills and Jason? Think about it for a second. So, Friday the 13th, I love Friday the 13th. This is not Friday the 13th slander, but it's the cold hard truth. Friday the 13th has always been like blood and boobies. Blood and boobies. That is what it's always been.
A lot of B movies were basically just that, though.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess that's what the B and B movies stand for.
Yeah. It was like... Jeezums. It's like literally the first film, there's so much gratuitous nudity and sex scenes, and they're like amazing kills, of course, but besides that, the plot's very fucking stupid. Like you could try panning like the 2009 remake as like oh, the plot's dumb, it's not cool, it's like it's like any other horror movie. Bro, Friday the 13th was any other horror movie. The only reason it blew up so good is because it had boobs in it. You think a bunch of horny teenagers back in the fucking 70s and 80s, do you think they were going there because they knew they were going to go watch a quality horror film that was going to blow their minds? No, they went there because they knew they were going to see boobs and blood.
I guess you gotta get their attention somehow.
That is why those movies did so well. That, like, listen, kids, like teenagers who are the main demographic. Let's be fucking real here. Teens are like young adults who like snuck into movies back in the day. That is the main draw of like going to go see like a horror movie back in the day. You either got to see boobs or blood. And like if you went to see a horror movie to actually get your shit rocked and like scared, you would hear about it. You would hear about it in that regard. But Friday the 13th was not one of those films. Friday the 13th was a movie where it was like, yeah, dude, let's go see the new Friday film. There's this one actress. Is that one actress? Her boobs show in the movie, dude. It's awesome. And like the first film is kind of fucking lame. Because Pamela's the killer in it. Pamela Voorhees. And for anyone who doesn't know, like in the first film, it's Jason's mom that's the killer. A lot of that's like a neat little horror mystery. It's not the Friday the 13th you come to expect. It's not the one you're looking for. Because when you hear Friday the 13th, the first thing that comes to your mind is, of course, Jason. How's it not going to be? Jason is a goddamn icon, and we all know it. We can act like he's not, but he is. There's a reason there's still so much like want for Jason to come into Dead by Daylight as well. Like people want Jason to Dead by Daylight. Sure, I am an icon. Oh my god! Wait, Matt Max, is your actual first name Jason? That's funny. Oh my god! Oh wow, that's funny. That's cool. I like that. That's awesome. But yeah, because of his iconic status, though, there's absolutely like a million reasons why so many people want to see him come back and like Dead by Daylight or something, or like maybe bring back the old game. Your brother named you after the Red Power Ranger? Oh shit, sick!
Your brother named you. Oh.
That's interesting lore. I didn't know your brother named you, that's rad. That's fucking sick, that's 90s as shit, dude, hell yeah. Love that for you. But yeah, oh my god!
What's up?
Damn! That is something. Yeah, he wanted a little brother, and my parents went, let's get to work, and then they let him name me. That's fucking funny.
Oh my god.
That's funny. That's a great story to tell any potential future children of your own.
Wait, that's actually really cute.
Yeah, yeah, like I was gonna say though, Friday the 13th is like Friday the 13th 2009 has a lot of cool stuff in it, and it does things. It's everything a Friday the 13th film is supposed to be. It does everything it's supposed to do, and it doesn't look like dog shit. That's not to say like the practical effects and like all that, and from like the original old films look bad or anything. By all means, some of the practical effects still look really cool to this day. But like, if I'm gonna recommend Friday the 13th to anybody, the 2009 film is always my first like call, because it's literally it's everything a Friday the 13th film should be. It's the easiest to digest. It's literally a Friday the 13th film, and it's the best one because it has the best looking Jason. It has an amazing soundtrack. Some of the horror tracks in that movie are so sick. I think some of them are really intense and really, really good. And like Jason himself is a fucking beast in that movie. He's awesome. Like survivalist Jason, as some people call him, is a fucking like menace, dude. Bro sets up bear traps and shit. Bro can actually run at you and is really fucking busted. Bro is scary.
Oh.
Like I know like people talk about like, oh, it's so scary that he like silently walks at you. A bear stalking you through the woods is still really scary, but a bear charging you is even scarier. I tell you that right now.
Striker 0093, thank you so much for joining the stream tonight. I hope you've been well.
Yeah, welcome to the stream, Striker.
Yeah, Turtle's currently talking about Friday the 13th stuff while I figure this animation out.
Yeah, I'm a yapper. Striker Eureka! Oh hell yeah! Oh yeah, mate! The Aussie Mac. It's true. I am a professional yapper.
All right, let's see how this looks.
What the
F is a sequel?
Yeah, it's a shame it never got a sequel, dude. I hate it. Oh man, just Guillermo del Toro's Maelstrom, like Pacific Rim Maelstrom. I'm sad it never came to be. Oh well. You want to know another movie of robots? I'm so fucking mad to not get a sequel. What y'all motherfuckers know about Real Steel?
Yeah, I know quite a bit about it. I saw that movie again just last year, and my youngest brother was very much into the movie. And this is also where I learned that there were many, many mobile phone games for it. Apparently, like they had like a whole franchise for this. But yeah, I am definitely familiar with Real Steel.
There was an Xbox Live Arcade game of it that was really fun. I liked it. And yeah, I am so mad like Real Steel did not do as good as it should have. Real Steel was such an amazing film. Like, you're telling me it's Rocky but with robots? Hell yeah. It's literally a Rock'em Sock'em Robot movie, but it's actually fucking like gas. This shit is gas, bro. Like, you Hugh Jackman kills it. He's so fucking good in that movie, and the CGI looks really cool. And all the robot designs are so sick, dude. Like, what do you mean this wasn't a hit? What do you mean it wasn't a hit? What the fuck are you talking about? Are you shitting me?
Kind of just seems like a lot of stuff with robots just doesn't really become a huge hit. Unless if you're Transformers, but even Transformers is kind of suffering a bit in the box office.
It is.
There's so many really good robot movies that came out recently that just absolutely need the attention. Yep, Iron Giant being a huge example as well.
Oh yeah, Iron Giant, and like fucking there's unfortunately Chappie. Chappie was another robot movie that sucked ass. So I don't really care about that one flopping that badly. But the robot age is coming to an end. I don't think the robot age is coming to an end. It just needs something. It needs something to come out like all guns blazing again. It needs a rekindling for sure.
Does it need like a broad appeal sort of thing for nowadays, or I don't know what you would need to do to bring that broad appeal in.
Because RoboCop just got that new game recently, the Rogue City game. It literally is getting a new like standalone DLC. It's getting a whole new DLC. It did that good. It did really good. It's getting like a little like DLC sequel. Yeah, Wild Robot I heard was a big success too. Yeah, Wild Robot was a big success as well. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I still need to see Wild Robot.
I need to see it too. But also, yeah, RoboCop Rogue City, by the way, if you guys like RoboCop, definitely try out that game. It's fucking peak. Discord movie night, you know, Madbox? It's funny. It's funny you say that. I have so many pirated movies I can find. I mean, legally owned movies I could totally like take care of for that. Don't worry about it. Yeah, very legit, totally fine movies that I did not go on the 7 Seas for.
I guess we'd be watching these from 123movies.info.
No. Don't worry, I have my methods of obtaining perfectly legal copies of film. And what? No, don't bonk him! No!
Oh.
Why? Why do you punish Etienne for my sins? Why? Just damn, oh. Give this poor man a cookie. Because you have a way to punish me? Oh, now listen, there's plenty of ways to punish me. Oh, listen, you son of a bitch, don't you talk about that duck. Don't you talk to me about that duck. I thought we were friends. I thought we were friends. I thought we were chill. I thought we had something special, Mad Bucks. How could you?
Pacific Rim 2 was shameful. I like the kaiju and some of the Jaegers were pretty cool, but the rest of it was just traitorous to the franchise. When I was having to do a little bit of that Pacific Rim work for that tabletop game that got cancelled, I was kind of sort of looking through all the Jaegers that were in the second movie, and as the person in charge that was kind of giving me directions for this project was pointing out, the problem with the Jaegers in Pacific Rim 2 was that they weren't really given a lot of designs that kind of set themselves apart from one another. They were kind of like, I don't want to say generic because there were some cool designs in the second movie, but they did kind of blend in with each other a little bit. They were a bit more homogenous than the ones in the first movie. The first movie had some very, very distinct looking robot designs.
Yeah. Yeah, also, I don't know what you're talking about. There was never a Pacific Rim 2. There's no such thing. It never happened.
Okay, so this isn't too bad so far. Valor Omega was funny because it has gorilla arms lengthwise. Did you say why the tabletop was cancelled? I think there was just some rights issues that they had. I don't know if they like lost the rights or something like that. I don't remember. I also don't know if I need to like if I should even like reveal too much because, you know, NDA and all that, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh yeah, I just realized the Godzilla and Kong movies have been doing real well, and that had Mechagodzilla in it. So yeah, there's definitely still appeal of robotic media. You just need to make it good.
How long have we been? Okay, hour and a half. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. It's not telling me when the next ad break is gonna happen. You know what?
You miss Mechagodzilla?
I'll wait in 30 minutes.
Yeah, I miss Mechagodzilla too. I like him. I like Mechagodzilla. My personal wish list for Monsterverse films, I would love to see Gigan make a comeback. He's my favorite kaiju besides Godzilla himself in the Godzilla films. I know the pipe dream is for Gamera to possibly show up. But I know that's a fucking pipe dream. That's not happening. Gamera's my goat. He will always be my goat. Oh, which Mechagodzilla design is my fave? Oh, fuck, that's easy. Kiryu. Fucking Kiryu is literally like he is literally like the coolest one ever. Like a 2002, 2003? Yeah, I think it was 2002, 2003 Mechagodzilla. Yeah, Kiryu is literally him. He's literally the fucking GOAT. I have never seen like a better like modernization of a fucking amazing character like that. Like he's literally like Showa and Heisei all mixed into one of like some really nice modern touches. And he looks so slick, he looks so cool, he looks awesome. I love him. A close runner-up though, and this is such an oddly specific one. Oddly specific. Heisei Mechagodzilla, but not the one you're thinking about. It's the Heisei Mechagodzilla from the poster.
Have we ever played Gigabash? Turtle, I think you streamed that game at some point, right?
Yes, I did. I play Gigabash a lot, actually. I love Gigabash. I play it a lot. I think it's such a fun game, and I want more people to play it with me. But none of my friends want to play with me, so it makes me sad.
I would need to purchase the game first.
Well, let me tell you. Oh yeah, all the DLC characters are so cool. They got Ultraman. They got like a bunch of Ultraman characters now. They got like 2 packs of Godzilla characters in it, and they just released like 2 original kaiju as well. They did like a Manticore inspired one and a Megazord one. They did like a Megazord like inspired by Power Rangers because apparently the rights for Power Rangers is fucking crazy. But yeah, they just played it safe and made their own like original like Sentai group. But anyways, yeah, Gigabash rocks. I love it. But also, yeah, the one from the Heisei poster, Striker. You know what I'm talking about? Hell yeah, yeah. So the Mechagodzilla from the poster from the Heisei movie is so drastically different than the one we got in the actual film, but his design cooks so hard. He looks so rad. I love him. I think he looks so cool. It looks like leagues better. It's leagues better looking than the one we got in the actual movie. And they did make a toy based off it. It looks awesome. And yeah, I also am stuck in Gacha hell, by the way, because I play Godzilla Battle Line. So if you know what I'm talking about already, you already know I'm fucked. My
Oh,
wallet,
right.
my wallet screams at me. My wallet hates me. I thought I was safe. I thought I would never fall for gotcha hell in my life. I was wrong. Gotcha hell came for me and it got my ass. It snatched me. It came for me, boys. It got me because it dangled Godzilla. It dangled Godzilla Gamer in front of me. I was like, damn. Well, thankfully, Gigabash is that game. Gigabash is like literally what Godzilla fans have been waiting for. Like Godzilla is literally right there. He's in it. He's there for y'all to have. But it's just like I guess a lot of people just don't realize it. I guess. And Gigabash is so much fun. It has like an entire like it of course has like the standard like battle mode. It has like a really fun horde mode that you can play with your friends in. And it has like a fucking like Mario Party style mode where you can do like a bunch of like different challenges with your friends with. And it's really fun. And like a bunch of the skins in the game too are like always like like mostly references to other like media. Like for the mech that they released recently, Rojak as they call him, he has a skin that's literally it's literally Optimus Prime. He literally like has Optimus Prime color scheme. It looks really cool on him. It looks really nice. Also, 1 second. I'm gonna mute real fast. Give me 1 moment.
Yeah, I had to mute myself too for a second because of the siren. Okay. So it seems like we got the keyframing done for this animation, and so now I'm just kind of clean roughing it a little bit more. Yeah. So.
Right now, it's sadly stuck as a rumor. Like, there's been no confirmation so far. But if I've always told myself, I've always made this a promise to myself. If Gamera ever gets into Gigabash, I am literally going to lock in. I am literally going to lock in and become like the most professional Gamera player ever in Gigabash. I will become a fucking sweat lord. I will literally like put in the fucking work to become like a pro Gigabash player for Gamera specifically, and become like one of those like people who like take Smash Bros too seriously. Genuinely, I will. If Gamera shows up, I will become the greatest Gamera player to ever live.
No, I mean, you were kind of like that with Bowser too, so.
It's true. I was a really good Bowser. I never participated in any tournaments, but like, literally anybody who plays Smash Bros with me, the moment I pick Bowser, they hate my ass. Your shields will be broken, and I will drop kick you off of the stage. You played a ton of Bowser and Ridley? Hell yeah, I like Ridley. I like Ridley as well. Here's hoping for Smash 5? 6?
6.
6? Oh, okay. Yeah, here's hoping Smash 6 does well on the Switch 2 whenever that happens.
That's a guarantee. I guess it's just as far as whether or not it delivers, but
yeah.
I would basically kind of expect them to pull that off.
Yeah, like Smash 6, whatever they pull out, whatever they do, I have good feelings about it. My personal wish list. All I want is Spyro and Doom Guy. That's all I want. That's all I want is Spyro and Doom Guy. Nothing else matters to me. I just want those two. Spyro's more likely. If I get Doom Guy, hell yeah. Is Smash 6 confirmed? Not yet. But listen, we all know.
But we know it's happening.
We all know. We already know. Every like new console gen gets a Smash game. That's just a given. That's just a given of Nintendo. If it's new gen console, it's gonna have a Smash to go with it. They always do. Ever since the 64, we have had a Smash game for every single console gen.
As far as other characters that I would like to see personally, because Doom Guy's an obvious one for me too. God. See, like, when I think of characters that I want to see in the game, I kind of want to be a bit realistic, because I know there's some character... There's game series that I enjoy so much personally that I know will not have a single chance in Smash Brothers. Like, I don't think a Panzer Dragoon character is ever going to be in Smash. As an assist trophy, it would be awesome. Like, I would love to see a Panzer Dragoon assist trophy. That would be so cool. But, aside from that, there's not really a whole lot of other characters that, for me personally, because I know there's some people that would want to see other characters. I know someone that wants to see, like, Cosmos in Smash. That would be a pretty cool choice. Yeah, I can't really think of it. I can't really think of one at the moment. I want some Sony characters like Sackboy and Sly Cooper, but that's highly unlikely since Sony had their own Smash game. Well, I would never say never. Oh, Crash is one. Crash is a really obvious one. I'm surprised how Crash hasn't been in Smash yet. That's a pretty easy one for them to include.
I mean, you know what your favorite things about mechs are is when you see an outdated model still prove its worth even after so many advancements. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, that was one of my favorite things about that Russian mech in Pacific Rim. Just like, even though it was outdated, it was still a fucking tank. It was still rocking that shit.
There's always that trope of like prototypes being a lot more stronger.
Yeah. I like that. It reminds me of one of my favorite things, like in Terminator 2, when the T-1000 is like up against like the T-600. It's like, it's clearly the T-1000 is a superior model. It clearly outmatches the T-600 in every way. But the T-600 just doesn't give a shit. It's still all hands. It's still going all out to fuck this thing up. And it's awesome no matter what. Like, even though the T-600 does get its shit wrecked in that one fight scene, it still puts up an amazing fight and shows off why it was still such an effective model. And I love that. That's one of my favorite things about the second Terminator film.
I think I'm probably going to want to make this animation a bit more snappier as well, just so it doesn't get too disruptive. So we probably don't want it to get like overly fancy.
I'm looking at you, Gelgoog. You really took on the Double Zeta Gundam on your own, and you were on par with it, despite the Double Zeta Gundam being like 3 generations more advanced than prototype unit. The Gelgoog is the first gen, and that was the best of its gen, but can still hold its own.
The Gelgoog, that's the brown and yellow one, right?
I am sadly not familiar with Gundam's games, so I don't know.
I haven't really been watching a lot of like Gundam shows properly. As a big mech fan, and my dad is also a huge Gundam fan, so I'm definitely doing myself a disservice by not really keeping up and knowing that much about like Gundam lore. I need to change that. But I definitely remembered stuff about like the Gelgoog. Zeta Gundam is kind of an area that I know next to nothing about. I just know that design is really cool, especially for the time. It's a mech design that's like very much ahead of its time, I think. Okay, so this, I think the whole model would probably need to get scaled up a bit more. Or, we could just scale this one down a little bit.
Speaking of mechs, Doom the Dark Age is going to have playable mechs, so that's going to be really cool.
That's really exciting. Double Zeta never got an English adaptation. In the fandom, it's not considered. And in the fandom, it's not considered an anime since its opening literally says it's not an anime. Wait, what is it then?
What the fuck would you call it then? But yeah, like, Doom the Dark Ages looks sick, y'all. I am so hyped for that shit. I think this might be my favorite Doom game yet. It has literally all my special interests in one game. Like, it might be over for me. Like, this might be the end all be all. This is the end game. Never kill yourself because I just you never know when the peak is gonna be around the corner.
Mm-hmm. It is an anime, but it is a running gag amongst the fandom. Oh, interesting.
Oh, that is interesting. Yeah, hold on, let me look here. Yeah, here we go. Sarat. That's the official name of the dragon, by the way, that they named for dragon. The Doom Guy's dragon. His name is Sarat. They have told us now. They've been releasing all these like little mini videos to like hype up the game with like Hugo Martin talking about the game and like different things about it. Like there's one where he like reacts to like audience comments, and there's one where he talks about the art, like the actual concept artist and junk. And I think that's really neat. It's probably literally the Unga Bunga game, yes. And we need more. We need more like it. I need games. I need more games that just let you just like live a power fantasy. I need more games to let me do that, please. Listen. I love a good challenge. I love a game that is just like, we're gonna whoop your ass, and then when you actually beat this challenge, though, you're gonna feel like a god amongst men. It's gonna be awesome. I love that. That's cool too. But I also love being the boss. I love the feeling of I'm not trapped here with you, you're trapped here with me. I think that is such a cool ass feeling to have, and I would like to have more of that, please. Doom has been scratching that itch so well. Space Marine has also scratched that itch really well. And what other good examples are there? Ah, man, how many games actually let you do that, actually? How many games let you actually feel like you are, like, the motherfucker? You are him. Warframe? I've never tried out Warframe. I've never tried it out. I don't know about Warframe now, man. I don't know. Something about it never tickled my interest.
I did play Warframe for quite a bit. About a few years ago. It's been a while now, but I'm not gonna immediately assume you would be into it, Turtle. But it does have some cool stuff. It's a I don't know if it's too pessimistic of me to say that, or cynical, I guess, to say it's a looter shooter, because you do these sort of like it's one of those like things to where you have to like get objectives done. You're taken to a map, you get the objective done, you take enemies down, and then you leave and kind of get like the rewards from it, basically. Tons of things to do with it, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I tried. I don't know if looter shooters are for me. Because I did try one before, Destiny. I tried out Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 equally. Because listen, like many people, I was a big fan of Bungie and Halo. I tried out Destiny. And it's like kill all these enemies to possibly get like a really cool gun. And I would just spend hours upon hours in this one fucking area, killing enemies over and over again, hoping to get this cool gun I really wanted. And then it's like, nope, the RNG decided you don't get this gun, actually. You get this shitty gun you don't want, though. Oh. RNGesus is not here. He is not here to be merciful to you. Fuck you. You're not getting that cool gun you want.
I don't remember quite well, though. Oh, yeah?
And also that cool armor piece you wanted, it was a limited time event thing that you can't have anymore. Fuck you. Oh. I hate that shit. That shit makes me so mad. I don't like it. I don't like that at all.
If I remember correctly, like Warframe, I don't know if Warframe was one of those games to where they encourage you to grind or not. And that was probably why I kind of got into the game for a little while. I played the Switch version because Wait, why did I play the Switch version for a while? Oh, no, I played the Switch version at first just because it was available on there and I just wanted to see how it ran. Oh my god.
Hello.
Oh my god, hi
We're
there.
talking about Warframe, and I'm here now.
Oh,
Welcome.
welcome in, Madbox. Actually, since you're here now, let me just go ahead and...
What the? Is that little me?
It is little you.
That's little me right there. Yo!
It's a little Madbox, everybody.
That's little me.
There he is. It's little Madbox.
Yeah,
me
now my
just-
arm needs to be around Turtle though. You know what I mean? We're gonna be close.
Oh my god!
Yeah. You know,
You trying to
move it up.
you trying to riz me up? Is that what's happening here?
I'm trying to raise you up.
Oh my god!
Image spacing. There we go, that's a lot.
Oh, that's the wrong soundboard.
Oh no!
Oh my god! I hope that's not copyrighted.
It's only a
it's
few
fine.
seconds, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where's the one I wanted to put? There's this one.
Oh my god!
They're both called Riz.
Damn.
Oh.
Anyways,
I didn't even know
I
about
can't
that.
believe this.
Let's see.
He
Striker
hasn't even
here.
taken me out to dinner first. This is just crazy.
No, wait a second. Is 0093, is that number from like a Gundam thing? Because I'm just realizing that number kind of seems a bit familiar. Also, a thing amongst the Gundam fandom is that when it comes to games, the fandom is divided to anime-accurate games, basically high-speed hack and slashes, or realism where you can feel how clunky the movements are and how hard you can hit. Those... Oh god, I actually haven't really played a lot of Gundam games either, but... I do remember playing like a first-person one where you were in a Gundam. It was on the Dreamcast. I think it was like a side story. I don't remember what it was for though. If it was for like 08 MS Team or something else. Also, why did I play the Switch version as a sentence? Yeah, I was curious about it, but then
the Switch version is pretty bad.
it's
Or I mean,
okay. It's okay for
Yeah.
what it was. But I ended up getting the Steam version and I played that for a little while.
yeah. With Warframe, it's like Destiny, but like times 100. And I would never even really compare it to Destiny. It's just because like that's the only frame that we had to work with right now. It's just like Destiny, Arsenal, all these other games that try to be like Warframe is just not it. Warframe has been like the best. It's like MMO of its kind. It's actually not MMO, game of its kind. It is an MMO though, but
Right.
it's
Yeah, that's just the other factor. MMOs, like, I've never been able to get into one. I've tried so many times getting into different MMOs.
it's like I understand all the criticism, like from what you hear from a looter shooter or MMO, but it is so different. Like I know I'm kind of glazing it a lot, but it's actually different.
I was able to
I
get into it
understand.
quite a bit. It's pretty straightforward. And I don't
Yeah.
really play MMOs all that much either.
It's like it holds your hand a little bit at the beginning, but then like after you finish the first quest or something, it's just like, all right, now explore the solar system. You have all of this to do. You have all these different boss fights. You have all these different challenges to do, and even at higher level play, like because you can easily get to like very strong weapons and whatever or builds. Once you get to
Yeah.
that and feel like a god, there's still more challenges that you could opt into. It's crazy.
I should boot up my Warframe again. It's been a while since I've kind of gotten into that whole thing.
And then the Warframes themselves, there's so many different ones where you can have different powers and you can mix and match their powers now. So
Oh, okay.
it's pretty nice. Yeah.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, I think I'm still a basic Tenno. I don't remember if I really changed a whole lot on my character model yet.
And the character customization is crazy. And speaking of customizations, like the rare ones that are like you could be like, oh, I want that customization. Oh, but it's not out right now. It does come back. They do come back each time. You get a lot of free things too. Free game with a lot of free things. And you don't have to put any money into the game. If you wanted like the in-game currency, you can just trade something to somebody else and get it.
Oh,
So everything's
okay.
just free.
I don't know too much about that. It's kind of making me
Guys.
want to try like Warframe
I'm
again.
a walking advertisement. I will live.
No, I know what that's like.
I will die in this hill. I'll live and die in this hill of Warframe.
I think I like the
And now
old
it-
arm a little bit more.
the latest update has a dating sim part to it. They keep adding different parts to it, different like games and GM genres. That's all I gotta say. You could rizz up in-game characters. John Warframe. I am John Warframe, everybody.
John Warframe.
It's him. It's John Warframe.
So side
Word.
stories. Basically, it's a unique story amongst the 1 Year War, especially taking back Australia from the enemy. The striker part comes from GM Striker, and 0093 comes from Char's Counterattack, which is a movie that takes place in UC 0093. I figured as much. Yeah. GM Striker. GMs are like the mass-produced ones. I always enjoy me some like generic mass-produced mobile units. Oh, this one's a fun one.
Dude, you can be a whole dragon. Just remembered.
This isn't the best image, but color-wise, yeah, I'm very much liking this design quite a bit. It's very it's very me-core.
I don't know a lot about Gundam. I really got to get into it.
Also, my god, this weapon is quite something. There's like 2 beam sabers like connected to one. That's kind of interesting. This is a whole lot more than like your average GM from what I'm looking at here. All right. I suppose Warframe could actually be like a potential stream idea. Like if I'd have to see how it runs on this laptop. It's a game that came out almost like a little over 10 years ago now. I can't imagine it be.
It's yeah, it's about to be like 13, I think.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing recent about Gundam I know about is that they had like this Overwatch style game that came out recently for Gundam.
Gundam
that. Yeah.
Evolution, I think is what it was called.
Yeah, I think it was that. I had a friend trying to get me to play it.
Was it any good? I don't know.
There were people that were playing it, so I'd imagine it would be pretty good. Yeah, Striker was pretty disappointed about that too.
Hmm.
It's a really cool idea.
A spear that can turn into a scythe. It also has a spare beam saber on its backpack. Its shield has buster bunkers on it, and its main weapon is a 100 mil machine gun. Oh, that's interesting.
It didn't do good enough, I see. Damn, that sucks.
The tragic outcome of most games.
Fucking, that reminds me of shit. I remember this is a very fascinating era. This was a fascinating era. This reminds me of back in like 2009, 2010, maybe even 2012, possibly. It was around this era. TF2 was still at its peak, Team Fortress 2. And there were so many people trying to copy Team Fortress 2. There was a game, because games, so that's fun. Oh, cool. Oh yeah, gun tank. But yeah, there was a game that was like on Xbox Live and probably PlayStation Network as well at the time. This is like in the 360 and PS3 era. It was called Gotham City Imposters. It was basically
Oh my god.
Yeah, you might know what I'm talking about. Gotham City Imposters.
Yeah.
They try to be like a TF2 for like console players. It was really interesting. It was like a really chaotic and like goofy ass game where like you were either like Team Jokers or Team Bats, and like you guys are all like either vigilantes or like fucking like crime idiots who are trying to like match either of course like the Clown Prince of Crime and the Dark Knight himself, and like you guys were basically big mega fans who took their fandom a little bit too seriously and started like doing gang wars on the streets. So yeah, it was really goofy though, because like you'd have like all these wacky ass weapons. Like you of course have like regular like guns and junk, but there was also like some wacky bullshit you could do too. Like there was like I think there was like a grenades or like monkeys, like the monkeys with like the tambourines or whatever they're called, and like you had like I can't remember all that you had. I can't remember, but I know they had like a wacky ass arsenal. They were trying to match TF2 with like creativity and like wacky junk happening all the time, but it didn't work out that well. I don't think the game was a big hit like they were hoping it to be.
Yeah, I guess you can say this game wasn't wearing any hockey pads.
Oh my god.
That was horribly executed, but
I'm not wearing hockey pads. Oh my god. Oh god, that was really bad there. I can't do my fucking. Oh no! Why'd you bonk him again? Madbox.
That's funny. He's getting bonked.
Shame upon ye.
That's kind of funny.
Little bonk man goes bonk.
You can tell my allergies are bad because I fucking flubbed that voice so badly. I could usually do Batman super well. Oh my god.
Oh, you know what?
Bro, I fucking hate allergy season. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's always annoying. I'm trying to avoid it.
I literally paid $13 for allergy meds today too, and they're doing jack and shit. I hate this. Oh, I hate it out here.
I guess keep drinking a bunch of Gatorade, I guess.
Oh fuck! I wish I had Gatorade. I only got water right now.
Alright, I'm gonna try doing this for the screen share. Gundam Evo didn't even live up to a year, and despite— oh, really? It was that short-lived? I thought it lived for a little bit longer than that.
Well, you know, I know you say that, Striker, but, you know, at least it lived longer than Concord. Oh,
come on.
shit. Oh, God, dude. Fucking Concord. Oof. Oof. Again, like,
the game. Be straight up.
Yeah. Whoa, yeah, you and Sony both, huh? Dude, like, yeah, no, it's becoming abundantly clear for corporations everywhere these live service games ain't gonna cut it anymore. Are they really gonna pay attention to that and like learn and stop making live service games? Fuck no, they're absolutely gonna still try making live service games.
They would have to learn for the next generation, because some people have been saying that this generation has been suffering quite a bit because of these live service games.
Yeah. No, every time another game of theirs flops, like for every Suicide Squad that actually like nosedives and just dies upon fucking like release, for every Suicide Squad, there's them like gazing at fucking Fortnite and like Overwatch and Marvel Rivals now, and they're like, ooh, we want that, we want a piece of that pie, we want to get more money like that. Yeah, give us that money. But it's like, bitch, it's not how it fucking works. If you want to make fucking money, make an actually good fucking game, you stupid twat.
I mean, the thing with Marvel Rivals is that— is it cynical of me to say that Marvel Rivals did well because of the brand? Or
no, it isn't. I mean, that was the whole point.
That was—
it isn't cynical at all, no.
Okay. It was like, oh, people got into the game because they recognized these characters, but then they also realized, oh wait, this is actually a pretty fun game.
Yeah. And you know, multiverses.
Man.
Multiverses. I don't even have to say anything, do I? Like, me just saying multiverses says all I need to say, doesn't it?
So sad, man.
Yeah.
It is.
The fact that they had all these characters that they could have fucking used, and then they just ignored them. Like, I was amazed that they even put Samurai Jack. I was so happy. I went through all that, and then I was waiting for Aku, but then they just needed to put Ben 10. Ben 10 would have gave them so much.
Oh, Ben 10 would have been a cool addition for sure, yeah.
Would have been an amazing.
I literally only got into multiverses because of one thing and one thing only. Multiverses came out, and then it was like, hey, Jason Voorhees is playable now. I was like, whoa, what? My boy, he's back.
Like, I don't know why they like. It's great that they put Jason, right? But I'm like, the person who owned like the rights to Jason and all that stuff, allowing multiverses to have him, but then just killing the game. I'm like, what? Like Friday the 13th. I'm like, why? Why?
Well, you see, it's very simple. He wasn't making money off of it, so that's why.
Stupid. You don't do anything with it, man.
It's my IP to sit on and do nothing with.
I want it. I want it now.
Oh my god, yeah, no, fucking. I know a lot of people say season 2 of Smiley Friends is like is a little weaker than season 1. And yet, all the episodes of season 2 are fucking living up to like they still seem to be proving their points very well to this day now, huh? It's very funny.
They're doing the sort of like commentary thing, to where it's like they bring these sorts of things up. Like, God, I hate describing it like this, but truth bombs, I guess.
Yeah. It's really fucking funny. I like. Listen, I know season 2 was a mixed bag, but I liked season 2 of Smiley Friends. My favorite one, throw the holy hand grenade. Oh yeah. My favorite ones were, of course, was the Wembley episode. I love Wembley. I think I genuinely want them to make an actual Wembley game now, because like it looks like they know their shit. They obviously know their shit really well.
Adult Swim does make games, I think.
Yeah, they do. So I'm hoping like, because of like how well Smiley Friends is doing, they actually like, as like a fun little nod, they actually do like a little like fun Wembley game. That'd be pretty cool. I would very much enjoy that. And also, yeah, the Wembley episode, the one where like they're trying to get the magic red jewel for the boss, and they go to like that like fucking MS Paint world or whatever it is.
Oh yeah. Did you look into my eye?
Did you look into my eye? I love those fucking voices. I know what program they're from too. They're from Speakonia, if you guys remember Speakonia. I love those fucking voices so much, because back in the day, when I was just a humble little autistic boy on YouTube.com, there were these Sonic videos where they were Sonic sprites. They were Sonic sprite animations, and since they couldn't afford voice actors...
Wait. I think I remember these.
Yeah, they used Speakonia voices. And it would always be Shadow, Silver, and Sonic, and they would always be going through like Family Guy ass shenanigans together as like their little sprites. So it was always like Windows Movie Maker ass videos where like I'm banished to Adland.
Fuck, I'm sorry, Striker.
Yeah, hold on. I'll hold off. I'll hold off until the ads are over.
Pause, Turtle, pause.
Yeah, we'll pause. I'll put a pause button on that.
If I were to make any weird noises on stream, it'd be now, even though it wouldn't matter because it would be in the VOD.
Yeah, just make sure you don't moan into the mic this time, my friend.
Jesus, I need to make sure to not do that. That is such a bad habit to have.
Again, like I was like, damn, I'll have what he's having. Sheesh.
I don't know. It's just when I pull off like really good stuff like that, like a really good combo in Columns or a really good kill streak in Quake 3, it's just really easy for me to kind of do that. I don't know why. Oh,
no, it's
back
okay.
Striker.
Yeah, no, it's good. That's all right. You're just doing you're doing your best Leon Kenny impression from Dead by Daylight. It's all right. Don't worry about it. I'm kidding. I tease because I love you. It is teasing out of love and adoration.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, so yeah, now the ad break is over, it sounds like. Let me continue. So yeah, there was like these Sonic videos back in the day where they were like all these sprite animations and like so they would like since the people who are making them couldn't avoid voice actors, afford voice actors. And this was obviously a time before AI was even a fucking like thought. Like they used this program called Speakonia, which had like all these like robotic like fabricated voices, Stephen Hawking had on his for him to speak.
Yeah.
It was like a sort of voices like that, and basically it was Shadow, Silver, and Sonic, and they would always go on these wacky ass adventures together. And it was always like a lot of like very, very like edgy and like Family Guy-esque humor. A lot of these videos ended up having, because it was always like them like living as roommates and just like doing stupid shit together. And like the most famous one I remember, and I watched like so many times, was Shadow Buys a Haunted Mansion. And
Shadow's Mansion.
And they were roommates. Historians will say they were really good friends, but anyways.
Striker, it's up to interpretation. I'm sure you would know that reference.
But yeah, so the most famous one I remember, of course, is Shadow Buys a Haunted Mansion. And basically the whole thing is he wins a game of I Want to Be a Millionaire. Like, so you want to be a millionaire? He's on a game show, and the whole thing is he fucking gets one phone call like the game actually lets you have, and he calls his place because Sonic is kind of like bunking there with him.
Mm.
And he tries calling there to like get Sonic because he's asked like the question like who is Daredevil's alter ego, and he's like, shit, I don't know this one. Let me call in my hotline. And so he's trying to reach Sonic, but it's Silver on the phone. And all of these videos, Silver's always a fucking moron. They always make Silver a goddamn idiot.
Of course they have.
And he's literally the best character because of it, though. And so Silver picks up the phone. He's like, "Sir, what are you doing in my house?" And he's like, "I ran out of food, so I came over to raise your fridge." And so he's just like, "Why are you in my house? Where's Sonic?" He's like, "I don't know. I think he's sleeping on the couch or something." It's like, "Could you go get him, please? I'm in the middle of something important." He's like, "Oh, hold on, look at your fridge right now." And then he's like, "Dude, are you serious? I only have a certain amount of time before I have to answer this question." And then the countdown's going down, and Silver's like, "God, how many chili dogs you guys have in this goddamn fridge, dude?" And he's like, "Silver, now it's not the fucking time." He's like, "I found the donuts. Oh, thank God." And then he's like, "Okay, good. Now you have some snacks. So listen, take the phone to Sonic. I only have so much time left." And then Silver's standing there. He's like, "Why do you think they put the holes in the donuts? I've always wondered that." And he's just like, "Silver, when I get home, I swear to God, I'm gonna kill you." And then he runs out of time. And he's like, "Oh God, hold on." He locks in. And is like, he tries to think to himself, Daredevil. And eventually he's like, Matt Murdock, final answer. He wins $1 million and buys a Haunted Mansion. And the whole premise after that, like, because again, it's Family Guy shenanigans. It's one situation that like turns into like a whole another fiasco as a result of it. So he wins the game show, gets $1 million, buys a mansion, but it's haunted, and he doesn't know that, of course. But it's haunted by the Tails doll of creepypasta fame.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We're in the real fucking Sonic fandom bullshit now. So yeah, like it's haunted by the Tails doll, and fucking like the whole video is just the Tails doll just shows up and like is like, "I am going to kill you all and steal your souls," and then they're like, "What do we do about this doll?" Welcome to Kent Navarro. Oh my God, hell yeah. But yeah, so they make up 3 challenges. They make up 3 challenges for this fucking doll. One of them is like a lightsaber fight. Like, yeah, because this was the time of like really early internet humor, and lightsabers in Star Wars is still like a big thing. So like, one of the big challenges was a lightsaber fight. One of the other ones was like they challenged him to lightsabers. They challenged him to I can't remember what the second was, but the one that Silver did was a battle of wits, and he literally poisoned 2 cups. He himself poisoned 2 cups, so whoever would drink the poison cup would die. And so he poisons the cups, forgets which one he poisoned, and literally like he's like I'm challenging you to a battle of wits, and he sits with the tails on. He's like one of these cups is poisoned. Whoever drinks the poison cup obviously loses. So let us begin. He's like I think I choose this one. He immediately picks the one that's poisoned after he didn't know he was the one who made the cups in the first place.
No.
and then the tails is just sitting there like, you fucking idiot. And then but the whole reason Silver comes back though at the end, like even they question him like, hey wait, Silver, how are you here? I thought if you died, the tails was gonna steal your soul. And then Silver's like, oh no, he can't steal my soul, I'm immune. And they're like, what the fuck do you mean you're immune? And he's like, oh, I'm immune, I sold my soul to Satan. He's like, wait, you did what? And he was like, yeah, no, I broke my friend's pocket back and I sold my soul for him to fix it.
Oh my god. Okay, so now this frame is gonna need to...
Yeah, he was by all means immortal because of this. He had a fucking loophole. But anyways, the video ends because they put super glue. They put super glue on a computer chair and force the Tails doll to watch Seabiscuit, and then he dies out of boredom. And that's it. That's how they get the Tails doll. That's how they kill him.
Through the whole, like, you're forced to watch this awful thing.
Yeah.
Even if sometimes that joke, like, kind of, like, involves subjective stuff.
Exactly. So, yeah, it was pretty fucking stupid, but I loved it. It was one of my favorite videos of all time back in the day. And of course, because of the era it was made, there was also, like, the Console Wars one they made, where, it was Shadow had a PlayStation, Sonic had an Xbox, and Silver had a Wii. And like the running joke is that Silver was of course the idiot for getting the Wii. But yet like the PlayStation had no games, the Xbox constantly like red rings, but Silver was the only one having fun. So who's the real winner here?
The way they sort of portray those consoles of that generation really kind of gives people the idea that that generation was just miserable.
Yeah.
But it kind of, I mean, people still had fun with those games even with those problems.
Yeah, when they first came out, when those consoles first launched, I can understand why some people were miserable. I can understand why, because when they first launched, there was a lot of nonsense. Like, I think we're all old enough to remember the infamous clip of $599 for the PlayStation 3. Remember when like we're mad about them like charging us $600 now. They tried pulling that shit years ago with the PS3. Like, they announced the PS3 starting price was going to be $599 when like they first were like doing like the big like advertisements for it. But literally the outrage was so bad about it that they fucking dropped the price immediately because of that. Hold on, I'm just stretching real quick. But yeah, so Yeah, when it was like the start of that generation, absolutely. I get why like some people depict it as being miserable at the beginning. I get it. But literally like 2 years, 3 years down the road, it was peak. That era of gaming was so good. Like you had Halo, you had fucking God of War, you had like the Mario Galaxy games, you had like so much amazing stuff everywhere. You had Smash Bros. Brawl. Like, do you remember how hype it was logging on to Smash Dojo every day for new news for Brawl, and like all the character reveals and like all like the new stuff they were revealing every day. It was awesome. And shoot, what else was there? It was when COD was hitting its peak too. COD was moving on from just being like a really fun little war game series to like one of the biggest franchises of all time now. And like GTA 4 and 5, huge fucking releases.
Bethesda was kind of like right up there too.
Mm-hmm. You had Fallout, you had Oblivion, like Fallout 3 and Oblivion, and New Vegas, of course. You had shit, what else was there? Of course, Little Big Planet. Little Big Planet was coming out after like a couple of years. You had God, what else was there? What else? Oh, I know this is more of a me thing, but Skylanders was a big hit for a while. Oh shit.
Skylanders.
Yeah, that was a huge thing for a while. Oh, so yeah, 360 era COD was something else. Let me tell you, like that was where boys became men and like men became fucking degenerates. It was crazy. And yeah, oh my god, wait, hold on. How can I forget? The like Cybertron games, like the Transformers Cybertron games, like the first Batman Arkham games are coming out in that era. Like, dude, oh my god, it was such a like amazing time. Like, I tell you, from the Xbox 360 and like the PlayStation 3's like initial release to like the end of their lifespans, it is such a drastically different like era. Oh, so yeah, the Cambrian explosive games, yeah, for real. For real, like if you look at the games they were releasing at the beginning of like the those consoles' life cycle, and the games they were releasing like at the end of it, it was insane what they were doing with the hardware at the time. It was insane because like you had games, you had Halo 3, and Halo 4 both on the same console. The graphical like differences between Halo 3 and Halo 4. It needs to be talked about. Like, I know there's the whole like talk about the art style change and how much people hate that. That's understandable. That's its own thing. That's fine. But like the graphical fidelity though, and how like crazy the model work is, and how like good and like how pretty Halo 4 looks at times compared like to Halo 3, that's still on the same exact console, is crazy. It's wild to think about. And yeah, like, what else was there? It was, yeah, like you had Batman Arkham Asylum and then immediately Arkham City. Arkham City blows Arkham Asylum out of the fucking water. The graphics of Arkham City look so amazing. And it's all on the same console. It's all on the same console, but it's completely new. And it's witchcraft what they did here. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know how they did it, but they did it.
Yeah, Sonic games were getting kind of interesting too. I say interesting in like very mixed definitions, because you have a game that looks like Sonic 06, but a game like Sonic Unleashed and Generations came out on the exact same console.
It's true. It's so true. And in this era too, like people are really more willing to take risks, and it really was awesome. Like one game I love talking about that I'm so sad is like basically fucking dead now. But like one game I will never forget because I loved it on the original Xbox 360. Overlord. I loved Overlord on the Xbox 360. Overlord was basically like this. It was like this RTS game where it was like similar to Pikmin, where like you commanded your little minions as like you went through the levels with them, and it was basically. Should have asked for that, but who's this little spark you're working on? Oh yeah. Striker asks, who's this little creature you're working on right here? NTN.
Oh, yeah. So this is a little companion robot that I designed for the Twitch redeems. So that test animation that you saw at Mapbox launch a few times, that is going to be what this robot is going to be involved with. And basically this robot could like roll in, transform, and then goes and points. Oh, welcome back. Ow.
They return and immediately start assaulting you. I can't believe this shit.
Yeah.
The classic.
And so the robot could like point to me, and then it have a little message saying like hydrate or a posture check or yeah, pretty much that. And that's basically the idea. Here is the concept art that I did for it. His name is Matcha, and he turns into a little tank.
Oh yeah.
I love him.
Live, laugh, love, Matcha.
Just a little guy. He's perfect.
He's just a little feller.
And so what I need to work on now is, I guess just a clean rough for it. I don't know how much of this I'll get done on stream. I think in between I would like to take some breaks and try to do some different stuff. Because I also want to kind of practice with like the expressions and remember the hotkeys for these. Just so I don't like accidentally pull off like an expression I don't mean to pull off, because I keep pulling off the happy face if I'm like sad about something, but yeah, it's gonna require a little bit of practice.
I must now study computers and electronics, so I may install a duck detector upon Matcha, to make sure there will be no more mistakes in the future.
Oh yeah.
Must not let what happened last time happen again.
You can't let it happen again.
No, my
That was a
precious
tragedy.
sin plushie. You don't understand. I had to go to great lengths to get it fixed. What happened to it? I had to go to a witch doctor. I had to make a deal with them, and they restored my sin plushie to its original glory. And now my sin plushie is back to normal once more. But it extracted a heavy toll.
What was the toll?
Like sin is already a very like kind of messy, like broken sort of design, and so just having the plush not be correctly broken and such.
You're gonna bring the duck and throw him into a pot full of Canadian geese for fun. Oh, you don't need to, Striker. I already made him into a Peking duck dish to eat. It was very delicious. But yeah, also the price I had to pay, Madbox, to answer your question. It's terrible. It's terrible, but I had to walk. I had to walk on 6 feet of Lego pieces without any shoes on.
No.
It's true. It's true.
Oh.
You know, that has never hurt me.
Stepping on a Lego piece?
Yeah.
Huh.
My friends had like a challenge or whatever, and then of course they were all Jesus Christ, they're all getting hurt by stepping on the Lego pieces. But when I went up, I was like, guys, it's not that big of a deal. I don't even feel anything. There's like, why are you the way that you are?
Are your
Why are
soles
built
like
this?
really thick or something like that, or?
I don't think so. Well, I might just be used to it. I don't know.
Oh.
'Cause I kind of just stepped on a lot of Legos when I was a kid.
Well, when you were telling me about your experiences with like your wisdom teeth removal, it kind of almost seems like you don't really feel like pain as
I'm
much.
built diff.
Definitely built diff, yeah.
No, yeah, that was crazy. So with the wisdom tooth removal, I thought it was, of course, like the anesthetic or anesthesia, just like for some reason still going on. Of course, it's still only the first day,
Yeah.
but I was just like, it's just weird. Like everybody's like crowding me, being like, let us know if you feel any pain, like we'll help you out. I'm like, of course, yeah, thank you so much. And then they're just like, are you okay? You haven't like said anything since. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just chilling. Like I was literally laying in the bed with ice packs on each side, just
my
watching
God.
videos on my phone. And I'm just like, I'm chilling right now. I'm vibing to like Reddit stories. That's all it was.
I mean, I've stepped on Legos a couple times, and yeah, they've definitely hurt. So weird question, but Turtle, how do you respond to pain?
Sussy question.
Typically, like unless like. I usually like. This is an interesting topic. I've never thought about this much before.
How are your pain inhibitors?
I like, of course, if I smash my finger under something heavy, I of course like pull it back and wiggle my hand around and just go like, ah, fuck, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
But then like I don't really think about it much more after that. But like you know, you were bringing up the whole tooth thing. I got like all 4 of my wisdom teeth taken out and like 2 molars as well. So I had like 6 teeth taken out in total. I had like 6 teeth ripped out of my fucking face, and yeah, I was asleep for most of it, and I could feel like it being plucked out of me even when I was like under the anesthetic and all that. I could still definitely feel it all. And like while I was sore, it wasn't like the worst thing. It wasn't the worst thing. What was the worst thing is I couldn't eat certain things I really liked. Like I spent like fucking a week and a half eating nothing but yogurt. I spent like a week and a half eating nothing but yogurt and ice cream. And I mean, I like yogurt and ice cream. I wish, I crave meat. I crave sustenance. I crave cereal and other lovely things. I crave sustenance.
I crave cereal. Back to back is amazing.
Yeah, like not being able to eat hard things for a while is just not fun. It really isn't fun.
When I first got to eat when I got to eat mac and cheese again for the first time, I was like, oh, yes. But until then, I was like, ah, yogurt. Once again, of course, it's always fucking yogurt. It's yogurt, ice cream, like soup.
I couldn't have any dairy from my dentist said.
Oh, really?
I was in Colombia when I got the tooth extraction, so I was with a bunch of relatives, and as much as I tried to explain to them, they would keep trying to bring me all these different things I couldn't eat, and I'm like, guys, I can't eat it. But they took it as offense, and I'm like, no, I don't have 4 teeth anymore. They're just gone. I have holes in my mouth, and I can't eat these foods. And they kept trying to bring me all these things. And I'm like, the doctor said I can't have dairy, I can't have hot foods. I can literally only have like cold, soft foods. That's the only thing he said. And I'm like, it's just pain.
Man.
They kept showing me all these things I couldn't have, and I was like, you monsters.
Yeah, the thing that bothered me the most was not even the pain, it was just the discomfort of like I couldn't open my mouth like very wide for a while. My face is very swollen. It was the feeling of being swollen and like not being able to like eat certain things for a while was what bothered me the most.
Oh my god. No. I'm getting Costco pizza. Yep. I'm going to Costco soon, and I'm getting Costco pizza.
Man.
I haven't had a Costco pizza before.
I just had Costco.
It's like an alright pizza.
It's
not like, I wouldn't say like it's the greatest pizza in the world, but it's a good one.
I like Red Baron's pizza. Whenever I go to Walmart, I grab myself a Red Baron's. I like cooking Red Baron pizzas. I think they're really tasty.
Oh, thank you so much, Striker. That's really sweet.
Yeah, I've had some Red Barons before. Yeah, they're really good.
It's really interesting. It's really interesting. I like Red Barons all the way through. DiGiorno, I like DiGiorno too. But the moment you get left over with nothing but the crust is dog shit. I throw that rest away. I'll happily eat the crust of a red. I'll happily eat the crust of a Red Barons, but I will not eat the crust of a DiGiorno. Yeah, the crust at the end of a DiGiorno pizza tastes like dog shit. I don't like it.
It's just kind of, to me, it's just like... Oh, yeah?
I was just gonna say, when it's combined with the cheese and the sauce, it's beautiful, it's wonderful, it's mwah, chef's kiss. But when it's just the crust alone, I'm like, fuck this. Throw it away. Or I give it to my dog. Just, yes, my child! Yes, consume the crust! Yes!
Yeah, because DiGiorno's crust has always just been like, just this like very puffy sort of. I want to argue. Okay, so I guess I haven't really had a lot of DiGiorno's pizza. I'm sure other pizza can be like this too, but to me, it's very like unseasoned. There's really not a whole lot to it, and it's just so much bread. And there's so much like bread from within like the middle part as well. It's such a puffy pizza, and I'm just not exactly. But I'm also the type of person that likes really, really like flat pizza as well. So I guess DiGiorno wouldn't have been something that would have I would have preferred very much at the end of the day. But yeah, I mean, that crust.
I think my favorite pizza is still Chuck E. Cheese pizza from years ago, bro.
My God, I've actually never been to one before.
You've never been to a Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah.
We're gonna take you there.
The only time I've been.
You don't know that.
We literally can't. We will not be allowed in. We will not be allowed in there.
We're doing FNAF. We're going in at night.
No, you don't understand. They don't even have the animatronics there anymore. They got rid of them all.
I will find them and I will put them.
Oh
you know
my
what
God.
animatronic story makes me so sad?
What?
So, did you guys know that there was this huge Toys R Us in New York City?
Oh yeah, I know.
Multiple levels.
The T-Rex. I know exactly what you're talking about.
The T-Rex being burned pisses me off.
Burned?
Yeah, no. Oh my God, you want to say the quote, or do you want me to say it?
Go ahead.
Yeah, so they had an interview. They had an interview with like the construction workers that were basically like disassembling this Toys R Us. This is like the biggest Toys R Us store they ever had in like America, I believe. It was in New York. It was New York on Main Street, and fucking. It was really successful when it first opened up. It was huge. It was awesome. But towards the end of its run, and like when more stores were offering more toys, and like the need for like dedicated toy stores was kind of like plummeting, and like they weren't making profits like they used to. And also running this place was costly. This thing costed a lot of money to run, because not only did they have a bunch of toys in there, they had to like pay licensing and like purchase and all that. They had like a fucking Ferris wheel in there. They had like little rides for the kids, and of course the animatronics and displays they had there. There was like these grand displays for like every section of the store.
There's like Superman holding back a truck and like Spider-Man around there. It was so cool.
Yeah. And like one of the biggest ones they had was, of course, for the Jurassic Park and dinosaur toys in general section. They had this giant T-Rex animatronic that will like roar like every 30 minutes or something. I can't remember what the exact details were, but like it would like move around its head and roar. It was really sick. It was awesome. And also, oh my God, the animatronics do get a bit quirky at night. Yeah, so when it shut down though, because the cost was far too fucking much, and this was around when Toys R Us was basically going bankrupt and all that. They fucking shut it down, of course, and the construction crew were taking it down. And when they had an interview about it later, a lot of fans of that store was like, hey, the T-Rex was like a huge fan attraction. Lots of people loved it. What is the fate of that amazing T-Rex animatronic that everybody loved? And the fucking construction guys smile at the fucking camera, and he just go, "We fucking tore that bitch apart and burned it. We fucking hated that thing."
What?
I'm finding these guys just like I'm hunting down the kid who killed Harambe. I'm hunting them down.
Why did they even say it like that? Why did they
I'm
even
hunting
behave
them all
like
down.
that?
They had such malice and hatred in their hearts for that T-Rex. I don't know why.
What was wrong with that T-Rex? To them,
I
at
don't
least.
know.
Nothing was wrong.
Nothing was wrong. Nothing seems to be wrong.
Perfection. I put a picture of him in the voice channel chat. I miss him.
I miss him too.
I look at a picture of him on my bed like Wolverine.
Hell yeah. Real.
Here.
It was literally just like it would stand there, but it would like crouch down. I would look around, and it would roar from time to time. It was so good.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was really like so cool.
He deserved more.
Oh
I
my
know,
God.
it did.
That would have been so cool to have seen in person.
I remember like every time I went there, every time I went to New York, I'm like, yep, we're passing by the Toys R Us. I don't care if I'm not buying anything, I'm going there.
Dude,
They had a selection of for Ben 10 toys too, and Transformers when Transformers Animated was a thing.
Yeah. Dude, it's so fucking sad. I hate modern capitalism so much. It's such a fucking hellscape. Because like malls are like all but dead now. Like I remember going to the mall. Oh my god, you fucking monster! For that black and white, rest in peace, Rexy. R.I.P. No, not the sad music for Rexy. Oh, I hate it out here. Yeah, like, dude, like, everybody, there's like some dudes on the internet that make the joke under like thirst posts, like, there's thirsty posts for like goth girls out there, and it's like, why can't I find any goth girls in my area? And then like a lot of replies sometimes are so fucking funny because every time I see it is my brother in Christ. You failed them. You made them lose their natural environment when you fucking stopped going to the mall.
See, and I can agree to that because when the American Dream Mall opened up near me, I was just like, oh shit, let me go there. So many goth girls.
It's true. That was the goth community's natural habitat. It was the natural habitat of the goth community. It was the fucking mall.
I always went to Hot Topic when I went there.
My brother in Christ,
mall I go to.
you killed the mall. You killed the mall industry. It's gone now.
They did it. They were responsible.
That's how you know shit sucks now. I used to enjoy going to the mall. The mall was like an event in itself. It was like really cool.
You will probably like Japan then, because yeah, malls are still kind of like that nowadays. Here.
Yeah, Japan has a lot of things I appreciate a lot more than America right now.
Yeah.
It's pain. It's pain. I am not proud to be an American. And I do not know if I'm free. It's a struggle. Just, why aren't you happier in this world? My brother in Christ, I'm an American.
that one, like, M&M's meme. Is it you good? No.
No, bro, I am not good. I could not be further from fucking good if you asked me. And it's just like, well, if you don't like America, why don't you just move? My brother in Christ, I live in America. They won't let me leave even if I wanted to.
Yeah.
I'm broke. If you think if I had the money to move, I would still be here, you fucking crazy. My ass would be in Norway right now.
Norway's a great pick.
Yeah, Norway's goated. I love Norway.
Do you speak Norwegian?
Huh?
Can you speak Norwegian?
No,
Curious
but I'll
question.
learn.
Oh, okay.
Like if you told me tomorrow, like I will have the money to move to Norway, I will start fucking taking Duolingo lessons right now.
Yeah.
I will Duolingo the shit out of this day. But yeah, my brother in Christ, we are witnessing our extinction. Yeah, when the dinosaurs 65 million years ago seeing that first meteor come down.
Here we
my
go.
brother, my brother and dinosaur cries.
Alright, if you hear my phone.
Nah, I didn't hear shit.
I don't think I've heard it.
Good.
Oh.
Good.
Ow, ow, ow.
Yes. My mug. I got a mug. I ordered
Oh, what
You
kind
got
of
a
mug you
mug.
getting?
mug. I feel like I'm advertising so many things today with Warframe now.
Oh, you
Oh, it's a Warframe mug?
Is it a
It's
Warframe
not.
thing?
It's
Mug?
not.
Oh,
but
okay.
It's mentioned. It's Alvea Sanctuary again. I just bought merch from them.
Oh,
hell
okay.
yeah. Sick.
Non-profit conservation.
Oh,
For
that's
Sanctuary.
cool.
Oh yeah. I will. I not to brag, but I do
Brag.
have. Not to brag, but I do have the iconic, and like the mug that will get you like any partner in the world. By the way, just wink. I'm kidding. Just I have the
Holy mug.
I have the ultimate mug known to man, the Wallace and Gromit mug. I have it in my possession.
Oh.
I have it, fellas. That's right, gamers.
Damn, he won.
I have the iconic Gromit mug.
I have a crazy collection of mugs right now.
I used to
Like,
collect mugs too. It was
They're so
fun.
nice. I just love them. But like, I like the crazier, wacky ones. Like, I have a Tiki Iron Giant mug. I have.
Oh, I think I know which one you're. I think I know which one you're talking about.
I have
Yeah.
a Tiki Ghostface one. I have a TARDIS one from Doctor
Uh-huh.
Who. I have a Venom mug, a Carnage mug, the Spirited Away mug, and then
I
a really
used-
cool one is the Grimlock mug, the Tiki
Oh.
Grimlock.
Ooh, sick. I used to have you'll never have the original owner's power. However, he had all the power and the chest. Oh my god. Yeah, no, we're saying if you find the original guy who made that post, he will open his chest up like fucking Optimus Prime and present to you the Gromit mug like the Matrix of leadership. But yeah, I used to have a Boba Fett mug, which is like his helmet, but like you could drink from the top of his head. It was pretty sick. I to this day still have a Spyro the Dragon mug. My Spyro the Dragon mug is very lovely. I love it a lot. I have a Beetlejuice mug. I have of course the Gromit mug. I did used to have a Warhammer 40k Salamanders mug. I used to have one of those, but it kind of broke, so I was very sad that day.
Oh.
I have an actual fucking Viking drinking horn as well. I have a Viking drinking horn and a drinking tankard as well. Both are really cool. I used to when I used to drink a lot more, I used to like fucking hammer back like a vodka and whiskey with that. Yeah, Jango Fett would be cool too. That'd be a cool
Oh my god,
mug.
no, I got that because Jango Fett lost his head, right?
Oh no, we are right. Oh my god.
And like
Christ,
Jango Fett's like child was like looking at his own like father's
Oh, yeah, that's
head.
Boba. That's Boba right there.
That was Boba. Oh.
Yeah, that's Boba Fett right there. Everybody's favorite character because he had a cool toy.
Who was
That
also
is
introduced in the holiday special, by the way.
It's true. It's true. Also, I think that's such a funny fact. That's such a funny thing. The reason Boba Fett took off as big as he did is just because his toy was popular. Like because his toy sold so well. Like the people behind Star Wars, like when George Lucas wasn't fucking stopping them. Like they're like, okay, let's make comic books about this guy. Let's make all this shit about him. Let's do all this cool stuff with him because his merchandise sells really well. So we gotta make bank on this fucker.
He's the key to all this.
The toy industry is crazy, y'all. Never forget that.
It is. No, it very much is.
Never forget. Tuna cans is what made Transformers.
You're right. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Also, no disintegrations. Yep. That rifle is fucking deadly. That scene when he crashes the fuck out after getting his armor back after so many years, that is peak cinema right there. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is peak fucking Boba Fett. That is what fans have been wanting forever. That shit was so sick. I loved it. And also, yeah, Tuna Cans to becoming like the biggest toy line known to man for a hot minute. Like, holy shit. Like, again, I've told this story before. Ninja Turtles exist because of a fucking joke. Ninja Turtles exist because Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird were in their basement one day and said, yeah, I'll make you laugh. And then one of them drew a turtle, and the other one was like, oh, I could beat that. They drew another turtle, and they gave them ninja weapons, and like they thought it was really funny to laugh their asses off.
Yeah.
And eventually they made them a team and put a big stupid title on it, and then they're like, hey, let's make a whole comic book about this. This is really funny. And then suddenly it became an overnight success, and the rest is history. To think it started as a fucking joke. Think on that, chat. Think on that. That started as a joke. He-Man, another huge toy line, started as a fucking lie.
Oh, right, yeah, you were talking about that.
It started as a...
I'm trying to remember if all of this was ever saved in the VOD, like all the stories that you told about how these toys came to be.
Oh, well, I can tell it again if I have to, but yeah, so just the abridged version of He-Man is they wanted to make a toy line, but they had like nothing. Boba Fett riding a Rancor's peak cinema, also see the most powerful droideka ever exist was nice. Oh, hell yeah. For sure. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So He-Man. So yeah, these guys wanted to make a toy line, but here's the situation. They had like no like fucking what's the word I'm looking for? No history. They had no like credit at all. They had like basically like nothing to go off of when they approached like toy companies to make this. And so basically they went for the fake it till you make it scheme. So they basically like went to all these toy companies, bullshitted them, and like basically through like sheer grit and determination. Yeah, Skeletor has a funny story too that I'll get to as well. But through sheer grit, determination, charisma, and fucking lying to people, He-Man came to be because they were basically flying by the seat of their pants, making promises that if they could not fucking follow up on, their lives were over. They were so cooked that they did not make this shit work. They were so cooked. If they didn't make this lie work, they were so actually genuinely fucked. No, I don't want to feel good. I want to feel evil. He-Man.
It's like he's actually here in this room. Where's that coming from? Hello?
I'm in your walls!
No! Get out!
The pizza, He-Man!
No!
Yo, man, I need to take the bus to work. I need you to spot me like $5 for the bus fare.
Again?
Yes,
you
again.
The last time.
I need a fucking $5, dude. Come on, don't make me ask you twice.
You already. This is the second time.
Shut up!
Hold on, don't yell at me. Stop yelling at me.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't mean to shout at you.
I know, it's just you. It's just your character.
It's a force to habit, okay?
Yeah.
You blithering buffoon.
Okay. You know what? Here's $2. Find the other $3 somewhere else.
Oh, come on! That's not cool.
That's not. Neither is calling me a buffoon.
You're a blithering boob. I hate you.
No, don't do that. You don't want the smoke.
You know what? You don't want the smell of me. What are you talking about?
Back up.
You see me?
I'm
fucking
I'm not even looking at you anymore. I'm not. Nope. Get out.
I
He
tell
drinks
you
a lot of
what,
milk,
man.
chat. He's a lot of bone. He drinks a lot of milk.
I
Good
have the
calcium.
I'm drinking
calcium.
milk right now, actually. The calcium strength.
It's
Skeleton
true.
man.
It
You'll
is.
never
I
beat
have.
him.
I
You'll
am.
never beat him.
He wishes he was me. Don't you ever talk
Okay.
about him in front of me again. You know how
I
I
just
feel.
did, and you were just agreeing with me, but now
You motherfucker! I hate you. I don't want you as my roommate anymore.
I hate you. Slams door.
Later that night, he comes home with pizza. Hey, I know I said some fucked up things. I'm really sorry about it.
Get the right flavor.
I got us some meat lovers.
That's fair. That's fair. I'll take it.
Yeah, I also got us a 2-liter Sprite.
Now you know what? That was a peak choice. Automatic win.
Turtle, this voice that you've put on for Skeletor and this whole like violence bit you have with Mapbox is just reminding me, because we were talking about smiling friends earlier, just that one episode with the professor.
Oh, the landlord. Oh wait. Oh, right.
I'm gonna kick your ass, man.
I'm gonna beat your fucking ass. Stop fighting!
Oh yeah.
Hello, my goodness.
Again.
Dude, look! You did it! You made it a homunculus! No, because they really did crack the code of like these overly like animated like wacky characters, but just put the realistic settings, and it's fucking funny every time. So yeah, it's really funny. It is genuinely funny that they went Skeletor was like being some dude's fucking roommate, and he's just like a nightmare ass roommate. But at the end of the day, he's like, "Look, I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
Let me make it up to you. I got some
About his
pizza." I'm a bad guy, but that doesn't mean I have to be a bad guy, you know.
Thank you, Zangief.
Thank you, Zangief. Oh yeah, fuck. By the way, okay, yeah. So I was talking about He-Man. He-Man was they bullshitted their way to the top, and it worked out. If you didn't know, you would not know about He-Man as you do today. But yeah, so funny story about Skeletor though. The fella who designed him, the reason Skeletor exists the way he is today is because this guy lived through a traumatic experience. The concept artist who designed him, he went to his local fair, his like state fair one year. And he went through like one of the haunted like houses, like one of the haunted rides, like you get on a little coaster, like the like shit like jumps out at you and all that.
Right.
And like one of the things he saw was like a skeleton, and like he saw the skull, and like when he saw the skull, he was like, "That doesn't look fake. That looks fucking real, dude." Like it looked like an actual like genuine human skull that they used as a decoration in this fucking ride.
That's
and something about
metal.
Something about that skull traumatized him, and then years later, he learned that fucking like ride got shut down for health reasons because apparently they did use like actual like skeleton parts.
Whoa.
So he was sitting there like, was that actually a fucking skull I saw? Was that actually real? That skull I saw? So he had to sit with that for years. And then when he was designing Skeletor, he thought that skull was stuck in his brain because of that traumatic experience. And that is why Skeletor looks the way he does.
Oh,
Crazy.
that is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys seen a human skull before?
Like in person? I probably saw one in like a museum. But...
Like a genuine one? I don't think so.
I've had or I don't own it, but a family friend, I went into his basement. He has like a huge house, and I opened a closet, just a human skull staring at me. Now he was a doctor, right? So when I was a kid, I just thought, oh, it's just like a random prop. But then earlier this year, I was inside that same basement with my mom, and I'm just like, oh, Mom, like, what is this? Like, remember this skull? And she's like, oh yeah, that's a real skull. I'm like, what? It's like, yeah, he needs that for like practice when he was learning how to be a doctor years ago. I'm like, he just has a human skull in his basement, and I touched that. It was pretty scary at the time.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was just like, I like looking at it and like the existential crisis. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, just like thinking in your head, like, that used to have
Thinking
skin
in
and
my
muscle.
head, that's in my head.
That skull had a life.
Yeah, I know. When the reality dawns on you, it's like, Jesus Christ.
We're just
Yeah, for real,
objects
man,
that
used
we
to
just
be-
so happen to move around a whole bunch.
He's crazy.
And also, you know what, chat? Never never forget. Here's something to take pride in. You are your own mech pilot. As we speak,
Right.
your brain is the pilot, and you are the mech suit itself.
Yep.
Take pride in that.
The Grim just starts playing.
So yeah, chat. When you were walking, if you were like me, and like every time you got into a pool, when you were a younger feller, and after watching Pacific Rim, and like you would like,
I
you
did
would
that
walk.
exact same thing. Oh, I did that.
Yeah.
So many times.
Yeah. So like, I would always walk from the shallow end into the deep end. I would always like walk from the shallow end into the deep end of the pool and like try like doing like mechanized movements.
Yeah.
So I felt like a fucking Jaeger going to the water.
I was the coolest kid there.
Oh yeah.
They didn't know that I was him.
They don't know that I'm actually
Oh
a
my
fucking Jaeger.
I keep getting more points. I gotta spend them.
Stop!
I have to.
Stop!
Oh.
Stop! He's already dead!
Leave
Wait.
that little guy alone.
I'm actually
Oh my God,
curious.
really?
How many points do you get periodically?
Like 50.
50?
I got 60.
Oh yeah, 50 or 60, yeah.
Do you get like 10 points periodically then? It kind of just seems like what's.
I don't know. I have like an auto collector for that.
I see.
Like an extension that. So just I don't even know the time frame. But I have like 15.5k right now.
I see. Yeah,
Dude.
because that's gonna give me an idea for how much these point redeems for Matcha is gonna cost.
I only have 1k. Only 1k.
Only 1k?
I only have 1k. It doesn't go higher than that. Oh. Nope. I won't spam anything. Promise.
How did it get autocorrect from eyes to the best? Oh god.
When it's Guillermo del Toro, bro, you know it's gonna be good. The Hellboy series were good. I'm so sad that flopped because just people just did not mess with heroes at the time. The Pinocchio movie was really good that he made.
Speaking of Hellboy, there was that Crooked Man movie that came out like last year. I haven't seen anything about it. I haven't seen jack and shit.
Oh, it was so bad, bro.
Damn.
I'll tell you straight up, because like the Del Toro movies were great, right? But then there was the other one with was it with David Harbour? That one wasn't as good because it was too gory, like just an egregious amount, and it was just too gross. It wasn't like cool gory at all, and the main villain not being like a monster, it was just a regular person. I was like, oh, okay, I guess. Like, she's apparently the queen of the monsters, but she just looks like a regular person, but her army of goblins and ogres, and I'm like, what? It was just dumb. And then the newer movie was just... I did read the comic before watching the movie. I did, like, follow parts of it, but the comic was also a super short comic. So to get a whole movie out of that, it wouldn't have worked. And the way that Hellboy looked was really bad.
The design itself didn't bother me too awfully much because I understand it was like a lower budget film, so they couldn't go too crazy.
True.
And I if the design is what it is, fuck it, I don't care. I did want to like check it out though, because I heard like the original like comic like creator like was really involved with this one, so I thought like, oh yeah, I thought like maybe it would be pretty good.
He was in it, but yeah, so that's what made me watch it. But yeah, it's just
damn.
I'm gonna send a link to my favorite Hellboy clip. Because I love the monster characters the most, and Gillman is my favorite Universal monster, like Dracula.
Oh yeah.
So Abe Sapien was just, I loved him in the Del Toro movies.
Oh my god. Not to cut it here, but like, I just saw your Grimlock mug, and it's really, really, really cute.
I love it.
Yeah, look at him.
Little guy. I also got crazy straws for my mugs.
Why does he look like he's begging? He's like a dog.
This is
begging.
You might not like it, but this is the peak Tism experience.
Tism, yeah, true.
Rhythm with the Tisms.
I gotta find the clip. Nah, I wouldn't play it because it is them singing a song, but if you recognize it.
That one!
Yeah.
That song! Oh, I know what scene you're talking about now.
I love it in movies when like these characters can just sit down and just like, just vibe out together.
Oh, I should be saying
again,
this.
I've said it before.
I saw that. That was cute.
Yeah, I saw it too. Yeah, I said it before. And listen. I am excited nonetheless. I know he's gonna cook because Guillermo has never failed me once with his movie so far.
Too good. He's too good.
The new Frankenstein movie. I am literally chopping at the bit. I'm screaming. I'm creaming. I'm doing everything for this movie.
Whoa. Hey yo.
Yeah, don't worry about it. But anyways, Frankenstein has always been my favorite monster, like classic wise, and Guillermo fucking, I know he's gonna cook. And like, as much as I know he is though, I am so sad that Frankenstein's monster will not be played by Ron Perlman, because I always thought Ron Perlman would be like the perfect Frankenstein.
He has I think we've talked about this before. He has like the perfect for it too.
Yeah, we did talk about this, so I don't think I got to finish my thought on it. I think that's what happened. I think we got caught up with something else right before I could finish what I wanted to say.
This is wrong Ron Perlman. I looked up another person who had his name. That was weird.
Oh my god.
Oh, that happens. Yeah.
Anchor.
But yeah, so Ron Perlman, I genuinely think he could be like the best Frankenstein ever. But it's sadly like dawning on me like it's probably not gonna happen because age is starting to catch up with him really bad, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah. And that's what happened with the third Hellboy movie that they were supposed to do.
Yeah.
Because they wanted the full cast, and they weren't going to do it with the full cast.
Yeah, I'm sad about that. But yeah, it's like honestly, because Guillermo is the man he is, I think it'd be really cool if they ever did get the chance to do the third film, if they did all entirely animated to mitigate all that bullshit, that'd be cool. That'd be a good way to mitigate all like the actors not being a little bit too old now. That'd be a cool way to mitigate that. And also this also helps me too in this regard. Like, if I ever were to have the opportunity to make my own Frankenstein film and have Ron Perlman in it, I would make it just simply animated. I would try to make it an animated film with him as the monster, but still heavily base the design off of him as well. Because the one thing about the Hellboy films I love, and like I think it's just something about Ron Perlman himself, is that despite him being like a very like intimidating looking man, having like that kind of like a bit of a presence to him, no matter what, he always has such gentle eyes. And I love that for the monster. I love the idea of that, because the monster for Frankenstein is like,
oh my god,
he's not malicious. He's misunderstood.
Dude, I just want to pause real quick. Every time that you go to frame 7 for Matcha, it looks like he's doing like "it's a rat" pose to me.
It's a rat.
Oh shit! It's a rat.
Oh shit! A rat. It just looks like that to me.
Oh my god.
I love it.
Oh shit! A rat. I love that video. Hell yeah!
That's so good. Alright, continue on.
Yeah, like Ron Perlman has such gentle eyes, especially in Hellboy. Like Hellboy has a very gentle like demeanor when like he's not doing bullshit for like hunting monsters and all that. And like I think that'd be perfect for Frankenstein's monster. And I think Ron Perlman brings that amazing energy that I want. And like his voice is so good. He has like a very deep but also still again very gentle voice. Like he could be like menacing, he could like be intimidating, but he also has that gentleness to his voice too. I think that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I just think Ron Perlman would be the best Frankenstein. And that's why my personal like fan design of Frankenstein is like heavily modeled after him, as NTN can vouch for, because that's
yes.
because you're the one who drew it for me, and like literally the first reference I sent you was of Ron Perlman. Yeah, like I love tragic characters. And like especially like gray characters like Frankenstein's monster, because like he's not like a monster, he is just a creature who was like brought into this world with like no fucking purpose, no idea what the hell he is, and then his dad is just like, all right, bye, fuck you, and just leaves him. At least in the book. In the movie it's just like, hi son, I'm gonna let my assistants abuse the shit out of you. Just because I'm on an ego trip right now, I don't give a fuck about you. But yeah, it's kind of sad. And then yeah, oh yeah, and also, like fun fact too. It leads me to one of my favorite quotes from everybody's favorite grandpa from comic books, Stan Lee, everybody's favorite comic grandpa. It reminds me of like something amazing Stan Lee said when he was making the Hulk. It was like he always like whenever anybody asked him questions about the Hulk or like had interviews about the Hulk and all that, Stan would always bring up this story about how he always liked movies like The Wolfman and Frankenstein. And he always thought like these guys are idiots. If they just leave this guy alone, he would just be happy and be free. And it's like he doesn't want to hurt nobody. And like Stan Lee really said the best, and that's why I love the like I love the similarities between both Hulk and Frankenstein's monster. I think it's awesome. And that is why whenever they make more horror-inspired Hulk stories, I think I eat that shit up like it's crack cocaine. I eat that shit up. Oh my fucking god. I snort that shit. I slurp that shit down. Whenever they put horror elements in my Hulk stories, I nut a little bit. I tell you what.
Just a wee bit. Wee bit.
Like Immortal Hulk was like a really recent run they did. That shit was peak. I loved Immortal Hulk. Immortal Hulk was such an awesome comic run. Holy shit. Like, they chopped this motherfucker into, like, bits and pieces and put him in jars all over this laboratory. His ass is still alive, and he escapes by snapping his fucking fingers and letting the fucking shockwave of like, the finger snap and everything, the glass. That is insane. He did, like, a mini thunderclap with a fucking snap.
I saw, Turtle, do you know who Thomas Perkins is? Artist?
I don't think so, no.
He's done a lot for, like, Ben 10 or the Batman series, like Batman versus Dracula. So he's like a guest appearance on this Kickstarter that I saw. It's called Monster Forge. I'm really an ad today. It's Return of the Monsters, but it's a bunch of like the Universal monsters. I think you might like that. It's like a little comic that they're making.
Ooh. Oh yeah, that sound cool. Oh yeah, can I just say to you, I like the fact you bring up Ben 10 because they kind of pussied out later on this. But one thing I love about original series Ben 10, like the first series, that they for some reason changed up in all future incarnations going forward. They showed body horror of like Ben transforming in the original show, in the first show.
I don't want to talk about it. You're gonna get me
It was
riled up.
awesome.
Started.
It was awesome. It was so cool.
He's turning the key. I'm getting started. Yeah, no. I was, game theory or film theory finally did something for Ben 10. So I was watching that with a friend, and we were just like going over the theory, and then we were talking about body horror, how like that was literally taken out, like Ripjaw's teeth coming out of Ben's human face and all that stuff, or forearms, like literally getting the extra arms. It was just so nice.
Yeah.
It had a little bit of it in Alien Force, but it wasn't like to the same degree. The Ghost Freak transformation in Alien Force is crazy. You literally see his skull flipped upside down.
Yeah.
But they should have kept it. That's what had like that great charm to it, because it felt monstrous and alien.
Yeah, dude, it was so cool. It was such awesome flavoring to the transformation scenes, man. It was awesome.
It was so good. And
It was like, what if it was a magical girl transformation, but it was fucked?
Like it was so cool and unique, and I really wish we saw it for the Halloween trio as well, like the werewolf, the mummy, and the Frankenstein. Of like literally Ben turning into a werewolf that's perfect for this series, but then he never came back after his introduction episode. And I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. Literally got one episode.
It was so sad.
So like Frankenstrike, I think it was the was like the
Frankenstrike.
Yeah, Frankenstrike. Peak design.
Which did you like both of his designs?
I like his original look. I think I've seen the Alien Force one. I think it looks fine as well.
Yeah, he never used it in the theme song. He never used it.
Oh, I see.
The Omniverse one, I liked it. It kind of made it more unique instead of just being Victor.
And fucking in Alien Force, he literally just straight up looks like a Hellboy character.
He does. He straight up does.
I love that. He literally does look like how I like to interpret Frankenstein's monster now, like with like the custom one I made with NTN here. Yeah, I love Frankenstrike, and Ben Wolf is cool too, and the Mummy one is really neat as well. But Ben Wolf and Frankenstrike were definitely my faves. My favorite Benton alien of all time, though, still to this day, Ripjaws. Ripjaws is the go. I don't give a fuck what people say.
Everybody that hates him is just stupid.
You're just
you can't do anything. It's like they all have their weaknesses.
Yeah, they all have their weaknesses. You're just mad because he has the coolest design out of all of them, though. Fuck you.
He really does.
Like, that is actually the coolest fucking alien I've ever seen. I love Ripjaws.
That they had of him, like underwater, just ripping and tearing all those squid robots is so good.
Mm-hmm. And he fucking helps protect the Kraken. It was awesome.
The Kraken egg, yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot of aquatic-related things tend to be like the most unpopular ones. I don't know if
it gets downplayed. Like, yeah.
They didn't have enough episodes with him, and then he did have, of course, the weakness of like not being able to breathe air. So that's what made people think, oh, he's just useless. I'm like, no. What the fuck is Heat Blast gonna do in the water?
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna need specific things.
It's like the fucking. It's basically, again, it's like the Aquaman slander that people say all the fucking time. Like, oh, the superpower's talking to
Aquaman can blood bend now.
That's interesting.
He can bend his own blood and just not die from it. Like, he literally just extracts his own blood and just uses it as a weapon, and it's apparently the strongest thing.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
It sounds like it would be a really powerful thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. But going back to Ben 10 real quick, it's just like, I feel like the first series made sense for Ripjaws to not have anything to help him breathe in the air, but then later on in the series, you see characters of his species have like rebreathers or stuff like that, and then you can say, oh, but the Omnitrix doesn't give the aliens anything. It gave Brainstorm a rebreather. That's what his belt is. It gave Goop a fucking UFO to help him move around. So I don't know why they can't, like, just to make Ripjaws more popular, I guess. They could give him that.
His toys didn't sell as much as Heat Blast, that's why, because fuck you.
Bro, they made a realistic Ripjaws statue out of nowhere.
Yeah, I know.
You ever see that one?
I know, they're so cool. I love seeing There's also this one. There was this Twitter for a while too. They were making like a horror Ben 10 designs as well. I liked it a lot. I liked seeing like horror interpretations of the aliens.
Oh,
Their judge was really fucking cool.
I saw them. Yep, I know exactly which one you're talking about. I saw them.
It's not like the Carnatrix shit that people have been talking about lately. I think it's stupid. That shit is dog shit. I don't care for it.
Ben can turn into this alien that can just give you nightmares and destroy your life. Okay, like what?
And also he looks at Screw with big realistic blood eyes and he's screaming saying, I am God now, fuck you, I'm gonna fuck your mother.
Oh my, that one, and the one that's even gross is the Chicatrix. I blocked everything of that. It's just, they make female versions of the aliens, but it's literally just to be lewd about it. And I'm like, stop.
Yeah.
That's just weird.
Get the fuck out.
Just a lot of like fan related stuff, it feels.
Yeah.
Like it's cool when people make their own aliens, right? But like when the purpose of it is just to be weird and lewd, it's just like, oh.
Listen. I myself, as a not safe for work connoisseur and enthusiast, I'll be the first to say it. I love seeing boobies on the internet. I love seeing it. I like seeing badonkers and dingalings. I like seeing all of this. But when you need to be classy about some things, you know? You need to be classy. Be in the words of the sniper, be polite, be efficient, and just well, don't have a plan to kill everybody you meet, but not that bit.
Be aware of the space that you're in.
Yes.
Yeah, just
also,
you know,
especially for Ben 10 where it has a lot of younger kids too.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. Professionals have standards.
Yes. True.
Have some fucking standards for yourself.
Keep singing it. Alright.
Oh shit, alright.
Can that be one of the redeems? Just him dancing? Oh shit. Like just one frame going left and right.
Oh god. Yeah, I'd have to think about that actually. That'd be pretty funny.
But yeah, like professionals have standards. Just listen. Again, I am a connoisseur. I get it. I like the lewd space. Have some fucking manners.
Yeah.
Have some goddamn manners. That's all I gotta say. If you want to make one of the forearms a Tenran, I think they're called. If you want to make a really big and busty like Amazonian one who's like really hot, go for it by all means. But just like just don't make it associated with Ben. Maybe.
Oh,
just maybe just make it your own OC. Just make it an OC. That's a lot easier.
Yeah. You
don't gotta worry about shit like that when you just make it your simple own OC. Because they did that. They did that in the show. They had like a fucking Tenran who literally like was like, oh yes, Ben, I'm going to marry you now because you beat me in combat. So we're gonna be married. And it's like, hold on, what?
Oh. Are you saying Tetraman?
Tetraman, that's what it was. Tetraman. It was a Tetraman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what is he? Wait a minute.
Oh yeah. And it also implied that the females are more aggressive than males, and that was really funny. I like that a lot.
Yeah, they're stronger than them.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. But that was a cool return of forearms.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's my say so on the matter. And of course, like people, y'all gotta be fucking kidding me. Y'all gotta be fucking kidding me. Listen, again, lewd space. This is a safe space for the lewd people. Well, at least with me. I can't say for these fine gentlemen here, but
I'm still figuring that out.
Yeah, but like fucking. When it comes to Ben 10 and lewd art, there is literally fucking future designs where they are full grown-ass adults, and Ben 10,000 is daddy as fuck, and you're telling me you don't want to fucking draw art of that fucking luscious-ass man, and you're still over here like doodling like some really cringe and sus shit? Get the fuck out of here. Kill yourself. Okay, maybe not that, but You know what I mean, though. You know what I mean, though. Get
I know
the
what you
fuck away
mean,
from
and
me.
you know what? I really didn't want to bring this up because I wasn't really. I don't think this was really appropriate, but I did say something this morning of someone retweeting something the voice actress of the original Ben 10 posted.
Oh no!
You know what that is?
Oh no! I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. I'm not going into any more detail about that.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh, I don't know what the. Listen. Okay. Tara's strong. Tara's strong. Say what you will. Say what you want. I don't care. Like, if you like her, good for you. If you don't like her, good for you as well. I don't care. That tweet is sus as fuck, though. I don't know what the fuck she was cooking with that shit.
I'm shocked that it didn't really affect her career all that much because, yeah, it's not. That's not a really great thing to.
I was processing the whole time, like, what's going on?
Oh, boy.
Yep, it just clocked.
You know the tweet we're talking about now, don't you? You know the tweet, yeah.
Yep. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah. We don't need to go any further than that. That shit was nasty.
Just it was literally just me, like the equations, like me thinking while you guys are talking about it, but like, you guys were getting muffled more and more.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what are they? What's going on?
Oh, just voice actors and voice actresses being cringe, the usual. It's been too long. It's been too long since we had another good VA controversy. I wonder who's next.
Yeah, I don't really keep track of that stuff very well. So when they pop up, they just pop up.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Okay. On the real though. With that said, sadly, folks, I think I'm gonna need to take my leave because it's 2:00 in the morning.
Oh, okay,
about.
yeah.
And I do indeed have work tomorrow, so I gotta go.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta get that rest. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us.
I think we have an afternoon shift. I have an afternoon shift, folks. So don't worry too much about me. Don't worry, I didn't fuck myself up that bad.
You can get some more sleep then.
Thank y'all as always for joining. I hope you all had a great time here. I hope you enjoyed the rest of the shift. Good old NTN and Madbox here. They are lovely, lovely gents. And thank y'all for being lovely people here tonight. Y'all have a good one.
Yeah, we really enjoyed you here, Turtle. Thank you so much.
Oh my god. What a guy. Look at that guy.
Yeah.
What a lovely man.
He's definitely helped out a lot with the streams just by having so much to talk about. I know I kind of need to I do kind of need to pull my weight a little bit too because this is my channel. I'd imagine people would probably want to hear me a whole lot more, but when I'm focusing on something like this, it's always good, and I do appreciate him so much for that.
So, since we wanted to hear more of your voice, talk us through the process. What's going on right here?
So, this is, well, as obvious as this is an animation process. So for the past 3 hours now, I've been kind of going through. So I started with. Don't worry, you always get back up. I see. So one of the important things when you're animating is you're starting off with like some keyframes and like just some poses to start with, and then you kind of basically work yourself around from there. And that's kind of something that I really should have been doing from the beginning, but eventually I was able to figure that out. And so now I am basically just taking all of the keyframes and the in-between frames, which I also forgot to mention that I did apply, and I basically just clean rough it, make sure all the geometry is nice and consistent between each frame, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So right now I'm doing a bit of a recoil frame where Matcha is kind of like sort of moving up a little bit after landing, or after
little bounce.
Yeah, after the little bounce.
I love him. He's such a good little guy.
Yeah.
Is there a story behind Matcha, or was it just like something you just drew up real quick?
There's not much of a story. He is kind of just like a I drew up real quick sort of thing. But there, because I was kind of running through ideas on my head on how I would want to do point redeems, just kind of like my own creative way of doing it. And I thought, well, my way of doing it is to kind of have like something robot related. And so, yeah, as I was kind of like thinking in my head, like, what robot would I like? What would the robot even look like? And so I was kind of running through some kind of sketches and such in my head, and this was basically the result.
It's pretty cool. He does fit your vibe. Like, besides like Mecha, he really fits like you, I feel.
Oh, thanks.
Like, I feel like he's like a good representation or a good little mascot.
His name is also just based on my favorite flavor of everything. My family has definitely, matcha. My family's definitely noticed that too. I basically just, every possible, like any possible time I can get like a matcha flavor of something, I take it. It's like I just eat everything like matcha.
The matcha flavor is very different from the matcha tea though.
It is.
In my experience.
It very much is. I had, see, this is a very much Earthbound fan excited to play Earthbound for the first time moment for me, because earlier this year I've had matcha about a few months ago actually, and I've had it and I really like it. That's basically it. But I've definitely had matcha much more later than when I was having it as like a flavor for like an ice cream and such.
The ice creams are so good.
They're really good.
I had a
this is a vocal
I had
track.
a period where I made myself matcha tea in the morning, like for like 3 months. I don't know why I stopped, but I got to get back into it. But I really like the process of it and making it, and I had like the whole whisk, and I was doing the whole thing. Like,
oh, that's right. Yeah, that whole process. I was pretty much doing that too.
Neuron activated.
You're absolutely right, Striker. Very much like neuron activated. Anytime I see that, it's like everything is all matcha.
Matcha.
I guess I just like really like green things. It's just easy for me to pick out things that I would be interested in.
I feel like that's kind of just like everybody though. Like, there's always a connection to this stuff you like.
Yeah. Color's especially a pretty big one.
Yeah. Well, you can use Pokemon for an example. Like, your favorite Pokemon is what? Gulpin?
Gulpin.
And then mine's Noivern, and the purple. It's my favorite color, so.
Right. Yeah.
Green is nice. But is green a creative color?
Well, some people would say no.
True. There is a whole debate, a lifelong debate. There's songs about it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it'll ever be settled. Oh, man.
So
I'm
I'm
almost
actually
done with this video.
Oh, well, I'm almost done with this frame actually, and I'd be almost done with the clean roughing this animation. I think after this, I'm probably gonna want to try to do something different, because I do still want to like practice a bit with these expressions here and remember like the hotkeys and such.
Do you have like a stream deck for it, or is it just like part of your keyboard?
It's my numpad.
Your numpad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's smart.
Stream Deck might actually be pretty good for this too, but I don't have one yet, and
There's like I have one. I really should use it again, because you can like use it for anything. It's not just streaming. You can like make your little icons on it too. It's pretty cute.
oh right, yeah.
Trying to see, which one do I have? I have like the mini one. Where is it? And it has 15 buttons on the mini. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out the price for it. Oh, yeah. It's at 150 though.
It's not too bad.
Yeah. That's like an investment down the line.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Doing this little dance.
Okay, so I'm gonna need to move the hand up a bit more.
Green, not a creative color.
And then, because the arm would straighten out a little bit more here. I'm very interested in seeing this video that you've been talking about that you're working on.
I'm like, finally that it's almost done. I'm like just nervous because like I don't want. It's kind of just like, yeah, it's just, I guess just like nervous, like stage fright, I guess. Or I'm just like, I don't want to show myself to just like not just you, but like everybody, like online because this is going online. It's just like a little thing. I met one of the band members once at one of his own concerts because he has since he's the one that does like instruments, he had like his own little jazz concert as a different name. It's Trey Magnifique, and it was pretty cool. And I talked to him, I told him about the video, and I showed him part of the costume that I made. He was like, wait, that's actually super cool. Like, email us about the video and all this stuff once you make it. We want to know.
Wow.
So it's pretty cool. And then I'm also, during the concert, I have VIP tickets because I'm going to a concert of theirs on the 28th. Right now it's the 14th. So I since I have the VIP ticket, I can talk to them for like 5 minutes. It's like a 5-minute interview, and you can like take pictures and all that. So like that's pretty dope. And I just want to make. I basically my whole thing is just for them to see it. That's all I care about. I don't care about views or anything. I just want them to see it. And it was kind of just like a tribute to them because they are a comedy band, but they've made me like smile throughout the years and like just made me happy.
Yeah. I hope they do end up seeing it. They better. Yeah. They better see it.
They better. Holds up fist. Yeah, well, we'll see. It's just it was such a struggle with like getting people to just come and record at the right times because this is very last minute. This should have been done like at the beginning of this month. Like I should have just been chilling for now, but people don't want to be on schedule. It's just whatever.
Yeah, unfortunately, things don't line up very well. It's really hard for me to schedule things just because of how busy things get for me personally.
That's fair. Yeah, like, and I do tell my friends, like, guys, like, I understand and I respect, like, I understand that you guys are doing this to help me, and I respect your time because they are busier than me. But it's just like I told them straight, I was like, we gotta stop canceling. Please.
Yeah, you gotta be a little bit more like, you gotta have a little bit more integrity with like, just how you schedule things. I think.
Yeah. Almost there. I have like tomorrow. I'm gonna do some big scenes. Like I gotta go traveling. I gotta go to the beach, and then I gotta go to the border of New York and Jersey.
Oh my god.
And then I gotta go find a park that looks good enough for the scene. The park can be whatever, it's not that serious, but I gotta go to the park after. Then I gotta go to the Palisades, which is like this rocky cliff next to a river, and throw a mannequin off the side that we can of course retrieve. We're not just littering. But it's crazy. There's a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah, you're gonna get real busy.
Yeah.
Well,
oh yeah, I haven't. Oh, he looks awesome.
Oh, thank you. I do wish you good luck on all this, though.
Well, thank you. It's the last stressful week. I haven't been this stressful with my next topic. I actually tried to go to school for animation, and seeing this is really nice.
Oh, really? Oh, right. You were talking about that. Like, you went to like classes and such.
I went to classes during high school, like at the college that I wanted to go to, but stuff didn't work out, so like for college and all that stuff. But of course I'm still practicing, just trying. But the classes were pretty fun. They're pretty cool. And then I had the character design class because now you know how animation is right now in the industry. It's just trying with character design, see if that's any different. And then it's just really not, just because of all the artist layoffs. It's so hard.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm trying to do stuff with videos too, for learning all this video editing. It's a lot.
You gotta make it out there in the industry.
Yeah, no, yep. Oh, what happened to this? Oh, okay, that's that. There's also a scene where I gotta get hit by a car.
Oh god.
Yeah. No, something light. You know, with my pain tolerance, I'll survive. I'll walk it off.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oops. Yeah, as far as like pain tolerance is concerned, because that was a subject that we were talking about. Oh, that's also a vocal track. Okay. There we go. So, I'm a little weird when it comes to like pain-related stuff. Yeah, I avoid vocal tracks because like if there's commentary and there's vocal tracks, it sort of like messes me up a little bit and it's kind of hard for me to focus, so I try to avoid vocal tracks for everyone else. But anyway, oh yeah, and talking as well, just for me personally. The way I handle pain, I guess it kind of depends, because the one kind of pain that I just straight up can't handle, I don't think anyone else can handle very well, are like headaches. But any other pain, I tend to kind of just sort of go through. So it hurts, like obviously when I feel it, like it hurts, but I can't really say that like I enjoy it, but I don't mind it. Like I don't mind like pain sometimes. It's kind of weird because I try to have like,
Tis but a flesh wound.
it's but a flesh wound. I don't know if this really counts as pain or not, but I love spicy foods, and I try to find like the spiciest food that I could ever have. And so when I do end up getting something that's like really, really spicy, obviously I'm responding to it like any normal person would. It's like, oh, it's so spicy, I'm crying, there's a lot of like, my nose is dripping a whole bunch, but I'm still eating it. And I'm like still eating it because I'm enjoying it.
You like that sensation?
Yeah.
But I feel like spicy food is that I feel like that experience is kind of more normalized.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like a lot of people are just, that's like my friend, he loves spicy food. I'm like, why? Because I'm not a fan of spicy food.
Yeah.
But he's just like, I just love the way it feels. I'm like, okay. he's really digging in it.
Yeah, I wonder if it's like a masochism thing.
It could be.
Because I like the way that I sit, I mess up my feet and my legs, and I'm in like a lot of pain, but I also just don't mind it very much, and I also just like to do so much exercise, and that like sore feeling that I get is like unpleasant, but at the same time it's like I don't mind it very much. It's kind of one of those things.
That's fair. I get that. Like a little weird pain thing. It's like this one's a bit more extreme, I think, and not to be weird, of course, with it, but with tasing, like little
tasing.
shocks.
Yeah.
For me, it's like that's kind of just like, I'm not against it. I'm not against that. You know what I mean? It's just like.
Mm-hmm.
If it happens, it happens. I remember when I was younger, I had like a little like fly zapper too, and I would just touch it from time to time. But nowadays, it's just like, hey, if we want to go extreme, we go extreme.
Yeah. Yeah, you go big, basically.
We go big. Spicy food, I don't know what it is for me. Like, I guess because I think it's just more discomfort for me. I don't like my
Discomfort?
nose being drippy.
Oh, yeah, I understand that. I can't really say I enjoy my nose getting drippy. That's like the annoying part. I have to like go through so much tissues. It's just I
Mm,
guess like the feeling that I get like in my throat and like in my mouth. It's just kind of nice. Nice.
hmm.
I wouldn't know about
Hey,
nice, but I just kind
yo.
of like enjoy it.
Mm. It
Well,
might be. Did
mm,
you have a lot of spicy food when you were younger or like growing up?
growing up, I didn't really eat a lot of spicy stuff when I was little, but as I did get older, like around like my early 20s, I did indulge in a lot of spicy stuff. Like for a while, I ate hot Cheetos like all the time, and it would be like pretty spicy at first, but then because I would be eating it so much, I would get used to how spicy it was, and then it just got like less and less spicy. And so when I eat stuff
Mm.
that is supposed to be like pretty spicy, and my dad is like this too. My dad enjoys spicy stuff too, and we would eat spicy stuff. And my little sister and my I guess stepmom, they can't eat spicy stuff very well. They really can't. So when they eat something and they say like, "Oh God, it's so spicy," to me and my dad, it's really not that bad. But I think it's just because of how like adjusted we are to it, and that's why I'm like trying to find like. So there's a curry like chain restaurant in Japan called Kokoichi, and they have curry that has like different levels of spiciness and such. And the highest one is like 20. And of course, I took the highest one because I wanted to know what that was like. And that was the one to where I was going through a lot of tissues and drinking a lot of water because it was so spicy, but I was still loving it so much, even though my stomach was probably screaming at me. Um, and because like I wanted to take that because all the other spicy stuff that's like normally out there is not really as spicy to me now. Like I still get a little bit of that kick, but I still have to kind of like put a bunch of like other spicy seasoning to try to get a little bit more of that kick in. The extra hot Cheetos or something else, but snack is snack, so I shall consume. Um, yeah, it's like this is
Snack
really
is
good
snack.
food. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. I'm taking another spoonful. I just have to like wait a little bit
Thanks.
for my mouth to catch up and yeah. Ow.
Bonk. I love it. It's just a little guy.
Yeah. This little guy.
How many expressions do you have now?
So I'm let's see. There's this expression, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this no. These okay, so five of these expressions are all entirely unique. The rest of the five that I right? Four. The rest of the four that I have are expressions that were basically different combinations of all the different brows, eyes, and mouths that I have drawn. Basically,
Hmm.
and yeah, that's pretty much that.
Oh, that's
I
pretty cool.
thanks. I still got to do something about this like happy expression though. Something about that seems a little off, but the rest of them seem to be fine. I found myself using these two quite a bit, and I got to learn that. I got to learn the differences between these two, which you know what kind of brings us to our like our next segment. I don't know how long this segment's going to end up being, but because it is getting kind of late for the Americans here. So we are done with the animation for now. For now, I need to now make clean outlines and color it, add some shading and lighting. I have no idea how long that's going to take. I don't even know if I'm even going to do that on stream or not. That's going to definitely have to be like within its own time, but I would like to get this done because that absolutely would be something I would like to do. Because just doing something with the channel points would be a lot of fun, and kind of doing it my own way is also great too. So yeah, that's pretty much that. I'm really happy to have actually like done like a mecha related animation because this sort of thing kind of had me a bit worried because I hardly animate that much, let alone do animations for robots, and so far I'm pretty happy with how this turned out.
It looks pretty clean. Like it looks like it actually works and all that stuff.
Thanks.
And since he's such a small little guy, I think like it makes it easier too.
A little bit, yeah.
But that's like what I like about with a lot of your art with the mechas, and I've said it before already. It's just like you, the way you draw them makes it seem like they can actually like transform or shift around, and they're not just like metal pieces slapped together. They can actually like
The
works.
the practicality is something that I focus on the most. Yes, um, and I had to think pretty well for this one because there was some early design passes that I was kind of running through in my head with Matcha that wasn't really going to be as practical. I was actually making like a quick 3D model on Blender because originally Matcha was actually going to be a 3D model and I was just going to animate him from there. But I I don't know if I'm really experienced enough to try to get that done quickly, so I just decided to. And because I've been drawing things a lot recently, and my productivity has just been getting a lot more. It's been picking up a whole lot more because I was just getting things done every day. I figured, well, why don't I just animate this? And it was a good decision because this is the amount of progress that I got done in about 3 hours time, and so yeah,
It's pretty impressive.
and yeah, the practicality thing is something that I focus on a lot too. Sometimes I don't really do that. I talked about this before, but sometimes I don't
Yeah,
like focus on practicality and I just focus on like the fun aspects of the design and I don't worry about that too much. But most of the time, I do focus a lot on just making sure that that the design actually like works. And obviously, the biggest inspiration for that is like Transformers toys and such. Oh, which brings me to another thing. I bought a new one just yesterday after my whole like zoo slash hospital trip. Came home
you bought
with
a new
a
transformer.
yeah, I bought a new Transformer. It was a mainline Rise of the Beast Nightbird because I already have the Studio Series one, and so I haven't tried the mainline one yet. And considering I had all three versions of Wheeljack, I might as well get the other version of Nightbird as well. And
Fair.
right, Striker, gotta make sure everything works. Yeah, that's just how I do things. And of course, it's not gonna be 100% perfect, but I, putting in the effort is enough for me, I think. But yeah, I tried out mainline Nightbird, and it is largely unchanged from the Studio Series one. The transformation is very similar. It's got a cool like gimmick with its spoilers. Its spoilers is made out of the sword that she has, as well as like a weird like arm claw thing, and it kind of like you can pick apart pieces and put it back together to make it look like a spoiler. Which I thought was a pretty neat little gimmick thing that the Studio Series didn't have. So the mainline one does have its own strengths. It's also a bit taller than the Studio Series one, interestingly enough, even though the car is about the same size as one another. But yeah, so what I wanted to talk about was if I ever came home with like a new Transformers toy, I would do like uh, like a hand cam sort of stream to where I unbox
Mm,
a toy that I recently buy, and then I sort
that'd
of
be
get my
cool.
first impressions and experience my first impressions of that toy kind of live with everyone else. Of course, this requires a like camera for me to set up, and I have to kind of set everything up properly. I need to kind of improve my desk situation as well. But you know, I can figure that out. I can probably just have my phone and just have like some kind of stand that
You
my
could
phone
have your
could,
phone, yeah,
and I could just
because
kind
as
of
long as it's like looking opposite of you, of course, because you can be behind the camera.
right, yeah, and I could have the chat on like the phone as I'm doing this as well. And but yeah,
It
that's
could be in
something
a
I would like to
Discord call
do.
with yourself.
A Discord call with myself. Yeah,
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 just
probably. No
you know what
one's
you should do?
perfect unless you're a certain someone that or any crustacean in general. Wow.
Any crustacean. It's one in a trillion. But you should, since you mentioned like a 3D model, or you said you were working on a 3D model for Matcha or
I
wanted
was
to.
going to, but I kind of fell off of that and
Fair.
just focused on the 2D aspects.
I was gonna say you should make a Matcha skin for the tank game
Oh my god,
that
yeah,
you
that would be
made.
great. Actually, that would be great. I would totally want to do that for a full tank. I gotta work on full tank a little bit more because that is something I want to put out there a whole lot more. Is that um
We got a 1v1. Just put it on stream and just 1v1, see who gets a higher score.
oh yeah, Yeah, absolutely.
No, not the Eiffel Tower. No, not the tower.
Not the tower. Okay, so I'm gonna be moving on to doing something a bit different because again, I'm gonna need to practice this PNG a little bit more. I just gotta think of what I want to do. I guess I could be doing all this tomorrow. Like I could stop here and because this was already a 3.5 hour like standard runtime kind of stream, and I could try to practice more of
It's
that
almost 4
tomorrow.
hours.
Yeah, almost 4 hours. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's try to do that tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm gonna be doing like a bit of a hangout stream where I basically just do whatever. I draw something, I get some work done. So as far as stream related stuff, because I did talk about this on the previous stream, was it the Risk of Rain 2 stream that we did? I wanted to talk because I think Mattbox was like also suggesting like that I do more of like I work on like stream graphics and such, and this was basically it. But I also want to try to do something with this particular layout here because I don't know how risky this would be if I did this, but okay, there we go. So currently this is the oh, actually, since you're here, Mountbox, I can probably scale this down to there we go. Yeah, there we go.
I'm melting.
A little small. I'd say this is pretty good, but what I'm gonna need to do is to get a nice like panel for the chat so that it doesn't look like it's awkwardly overlaying over the over Clip Studio's interface very well. And having it overlay over like the layers and the navigation panel and such is no big deal because that's not really important. You don't really need to like see layers and all that sort of stuff. The canvas is like the most important part, and so having that being there front and center is going to be the most important thing. And I was basically working on that. Also, I think the redeem also works on here as well. Let's see. Actually, Mattbox, since you've been having fun with that, do you wanna do the honors?
Yes. There
Okay, so for right now, it's right here.
No, not me. Don't hit
oh god,
me.
it's hitting you.
No. I've
All
been
right.
betrayed.
My I don't have GazoTuber up at the moment, so it's gonna be a little weird. But you can
Bonk, bonk,
you can see
bonk,
my glasses
bonk,
though.
bonk.
Actually, you know what? That's yeah. There
Good
we go.
reference. Yeah.
There we go. And so I could have had this layout more. I could have used this layout for today's stream, but because I am currently using this avatar to sort of test things, I'm just using this one for now. Also, I guess because I kind of just want to hang out here for a little bit more. But again, I can save that for tomorrow. I can do all that for tomorrow. So I'm basically just going to draw random stuff, get work done, maybe work on that chat panel that I just talked about. But also like play some games, react to some videos, whatever is going to happen. And oh, I got to come up with a stream image for that too, now that I'm thinking about that. So yeah, I think with that said, I'm probably going to end it here for now and then yeah, stream tomorrow then. So, yep, that'll be it for today. Everyone in the chat, thank you so much for joining. And thank you, Madbox, and thank you, Turtle, in spirit, for being here to co-host. I am going to... Oh, you know what? I really should have done this from the beginning. Giving a shout out to everyone. Madbox is going to be putting out a new video that he's working on.
Me. That is so me.
And for Turtle, he is currently streaming a whole bunch of stuff. I think he's streaming the Spyro games at the moment. And Mana was here earlier.
We love Mana.
Yeah.
Mana's a goat. We love him. We love everybody. Everybody's a goat.
Yeah. And so yeah, and Mana's gonna be doing a re-debut pretty soon. So
Oh, I'm excited for that.
I don't know exactly when he's going to be doing that, but regardless, I look forward to it, and I hope everyone that is on here also checks that out as well. And so I think that'll be it. So yeah, okay. I'll see you all tomorrow then. Goodbye, everyone.